discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geek It Out. I'm yours truly, the Levi's here with the boys. We got the Dom Prime, we got the Aries, and we got the Poke Steves. What up, y'all?
Folks?
What's going on?
Dudes. What y'all been up to, man? What's been happening this week? Dom Prime, Well, we'll start with you.
Well, goods and bads. I've got Deadpool 2, the dusty version, coming my way. So that's the good. The bad is I'm trying to build a third-party Batfleck, and the universe, for whatever reason, doesn't want it to happen because I've had 2 third-party cowl orders canceled due to the cowls themselves peeling. Donor figure, I can't even use that because the uniform is disgustingly dirty, and just other parts issues and delays. And just the universe says, yeah, you're not making a Batfleck.
You're not making this Batman, bro.
Yeah, so I think at this point it might be easier for me just to spend the extra money and get one on the secondary market.
You know what's funny thing about that is the fact that we're not getting a Snyderverse, so that should have been your biggest sign there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
What can you do, man?
Exactly. Hey, just take the wins with the losses and drive on.
All right, Aries, what's up with you, man?
Look, I'm mostly just crunching data for the market value chart. How you think I'm coming out and spitting out all these numbers? Minute after minute, day after day. So much time in the Flame Troopers.
Yeah, you know.
Trying to figure out why they're trending down.
No, I can't do that, man. What you mean the Flame Trooper? You talking about the Force Awakens Flame Troopers?
Oh yeah, dude, they're trending way down.
Yeah, they're trending way down. It's a sequel trilogy. Of course, they're trending down. Dude.
Well, listen, you got some of them that are trending up, so it's a wonder. You have to wonder what's going on. But no, see, what do I got? I got Beskar, Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in Saturday, finally. Deluxe version. So I'm really pumped to check that out. And then, of course, I'm waiting for my IG-11, baby. I'm waiting for Rex. Both of those pre-ordered. I got Kylo. I got Ray Dio pre-ordered.
Hey, deal.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to go on waitlist, brother. We've been talking about that Ray. We talked about it on the stream. I mean, if the head sculpt's good.
It's scary because the thing is, the Ray and the Kylo have not been good with the pre-orders.
No, man.
The pre-orders have been bad for them. They've been in the bottom feeders for a good minute, and that what scares me. And it scares me even more because I have not pre-ordered them yet. I need the Kylo and I need a Ray, and those are my only options at the moment.
Well, and check it out. I mean, we talked about it on Saturday. Those figures on the secondary market, the Last Jedi Ray, the Last Jedi Kylo, even the Force Awakens Ray, they're going way up. I mean, it's crazy. Like the Last Jedi Ray is in the 400s. More auctions recently, 400s. Last Jedi Kylo. So, yeah, I mean, if these Rise of Skywalker ones are any good, final production photos, I mean. I don't know, Don. How many or Steve? How many batches do you think they're going to make of Ray and Dio?
I mean, honestly, those were the best ones, So I see why they're getting appealing wise, like that. Those are the ones that I love the most. Like that was one that I almost pre-ordered was that Ray from The Last Jedi, But
yeah,
I mean, who knows,
Oh, quick thing, Chris W. I know we're gonna go through the comments, but Chris W. did ask a good question up here. A shop near me has the Last Jedi Kylo. Should I get one or wait for the Rise of Skywalker one?
What's the price?
What's the price? Chris?
Yeah, what's the price? That's your first issue.
If it's retail,
pick it up.
Do it.
Pick it up right now.
Because that figure is going for $400.
Yeah.
Okay. That figure is going for $400 right now. Go do it. Do not even waste your time over here. Don't even ask this question. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go. And then come back and tell us about
put it on hold.
Yeah, just call.
Yeah. I mean,
he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I bet
call
you it's
them.
closer to retail. I mean, a lot of them are. If if it's an off, like if it's not one of those comic shops that have like those big eBay accounts, right?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Don't stop by. Call tonight. Make sure.
Yeah, call tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not even call tonight. Just meet over there first because you never know. I remember this one time.
True.
Who's the boxer? Who collects Funko Pops? Who's that boxer that collects Funko Pops?
Does Mike Tyson collect Funkos?
No. It's I forgot the guy. He used to do a
He
lot
might.
of videos with Jedi Patrol. He used to do a lot of videos with Jedi Patrol. What's his name? He's now doing Hot Toys and collectibles and stuff. But I remember this one video. He was hunting for Hot Toys, and he went to a comic book store, right? And he found the Shore Trooper years ago. Yeah, there you go. Rob Swallow got me. Cletus went to a comic book shop, right? And he recorded everything. He found this Shore Trooper, and it was like a few years after it sold out, you know. But he found the Shore Trooper for a little over retail, but it was not nearly as much as you would find it on eBay and stuff. And he didn't. There was like kind of like a pre-order system in a way with the store where if you put a little down, I'll hold it for you. But the thing is, he didn't do that move. So when he went back during that time, the comic book store guy, went through eBay and sold the resale prices on this Shore Trooper, and he changed the price up when he went back.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't blame him. If there's money on the table, you better grab it.
Exactly. You know,
Especially
I don't blame the
as
comic book
as
store.
a business owner.
Yeah, I don't blame him for doing that. You know, I don't blame him for doing that because he now he did say that if you had put money down on the figure when you were here in the first place,
then you got to honor it.
Then you would have honored it. He told him multiple times that if you had done that without me going first into eBay and checking the prices, and that's why I'm saying to Chris W, don't
That's
call.
true. That's true.
Don't call because what if he discovers the price? He's like, oh boy, I'm gonna just sell it on eBay.
Look, I told you not too long ago. It was maybe late summer last year. Maybe it was even in the fall. A comic shop, dude. Deluxe Emperor, retail, baby. I mean, right now that Deluxe Emperor is way over $600.
Where did you find a deluxe retail the retail price Emperor?
Okay, so you're gonna laugh. I probably a lot of people on here know this. So I just was looking online and then I found Monkey Depot, and I saw one, and I called the guy, and he's like, yeah, I got it for like $320 or $319.99. I said, yeah, I'll take it. I bought it like right there in like 5 minutes.
That thing is going for twice the price.
Wow.
Okay? That's what's great. Dude, Batista, we got the freaking Palpatine right here. With the Deluxe.
I can't believe
I've got the
he's gone that high.
I've got the normal one.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The normal one's going for what, 450 plus?
Yes.
Now it is. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
It's a great figure, though. Very.
Yeah,
good.
no, it's
it's going for 700, Steve. I mean, but yeah, the average is like 6. It's going for 700 sometimes. It's nuts.
Wow.
Chris W. I sold the Petroleum Guards for retail a year ago at a comic shop and BBTS Batman. Which comic book shop you go to,
Yeah,
bro?
where are you located?
Where do you live?
We gotta go there.
The comic shops around me, they won't carry these anymore.
Nope.
Because it's like they say, it's a niche market, and they're having to put up a ton of money in the first place to even get them in their store. And if they sit, they're effectively losing money.
And if they don't know, if they're not following the secondary market, or like you said, it's very niche, and they don't really, they're following more Black Series or something else. They don't know anything about Hot Toys. I mean, I think that there's deals out there if you hunt.
Wow, Dallas, Texas. That's wild. Wow.
Go Dallas.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you need to find deals. Head to Dallas, Texas.
Hey, what's up, Big Dog Pound 1?
Big Dog Pound 1. Look at our dude over here. He's popping up again. Dude, welcome to the chats, man. Actually,
going on?
Let me just go through the comments before I hit up Steve, because I forgot to talk about Steve.
Don't forget me.
Okay, James C says, good morning. What's up, James C? Rob Swallow, of course. Otavio, what's up? Barbosa.
What, folks?
Okay, Rob Saw is asking, what about the Mandalorian Flame Trooper? That's the one with the small. That's the one with the red, right?
Yeah.
The Incinerator Trooper?
The Incinerator
Yeah.
Trooper.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's sold. Yeah, he's rising a little bit, right? He's not there yet.
He's not
getting
there
there.
yet. He's
Yeah.
he's low, and I'm not like too shocked on that, but he didn't move up as quick as like the Death Trooper, for instance,
yeah.
or the what is that, the Remnant Trooper? No, it's kind of, you could still get him for around 200 right now. I think right now I'm looking, he's about 275. I haven't looked today, but I think it'll rise. It'll rise. It's just
Yeah.
right now it's slow.
Yeah, eventually. If they bring him up again in another show, then you'll see, or a movie.
Oh, he's definitely gonna come back, man. That armor is beautiful. I love the design of that armor. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
he was-
Yeah, no,
red,
the
so
reviews.
vibrant.
He was in Force Unleashed. Yeah, I remember that too. In Force Unleashed. Yeah, those were annoying to fight.
Give the troopers some time, and like they show up again, like in later episodes, and you can build different platoons and different dioramas with them and whatnot. Most of them go up, So, don't think really those with like the Death Watch, the Remnant Troopers, and what is that? The Death Watch. Not the Death Watch. Excuse me, I'm losing my mind. The Death Troopers. Yeah.
Dark.
The Dark Troopers. If they come out with Luke, those are really going to go. If they come out with Luke.
The thing is, those have been in the low pre-orders for a minute, so not people are going to get that. Not a lot of people are going to get that. I'm not afraid it'll go out like the Mud Trooper, like out of nowhere, but I could see it selling quite quickly after it hits add to cart.
Yeah, and I potentially see the Dark Troopers making another appearance, because you don't drop all that R&D, and don't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
right.
see that too.
Now,
For sure.
Rob Swallow is asking, I don't know why anyone wanted anything from the the Last Jedi. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Not to go to lie, I do feel you. But unfortunately and truthfully, the Last Jedi Kylo is the best head sculpt out of all the Kylos
right now. You don't know until you don't know about this one, though.
Well, the thing
This
is,
one
they
can't be
changed.
that much better.
Well, the thing is, it's the same head sculpt, but the hair, they ruined it by trying to wet it. The wet head sculpt.
Yeah, it looks like the Fawn's a little bit with
wet.
that wet look. We'll have to see what happens.
I'm like, what?
Hey,
What?
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Hey!
I hate you. Oh my god, that was good.
It's like Pizza the Hut.
Oh, boss, you're so delicious.
Pizza is gonna send out for you, baby.
Oh god, I love that movie. They need. I swear to God that he needs to come out with Spaceballs 2 and then make fun of the sequel trilogy.
It's been in development for years, but it's actually like the working title. The last I heard, or at least from years ago, was it's going to be called either Spaceballs 3, the search for 2, or Spaceballs 2, the search for more money.
The search for more money.
Dudes, how good would a dark helmet do from Hottoys?
Well, honestly, the
So
fact that
great.
he's acting again.
Is he really?
What? Yeah, Rick Moranis.
Rick
He's
Moranis?
doing a new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids series on Disney Plus.
No
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's probably going to make a cameo in the new Ghostbusters, too.
Wow.
Probably.
Yeah, so anything.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I mean, anything now is possible. Brooks still wants
Dark
to do
helmet. Yeah, let's go.
it. Exactly. Yeah, Dark Helmet.
That's
Hell,
the bigger
screw.
to get, baby.
I mean, we could get Emperor Scrooge now instead of President Scrooge.
I just need a Pizza the Hut. I'll be good as long as I get a
We
Pizza
need a
the Hut.
Schwartz.
I
Let the Schwartz be with you.
With a
Batista?
Schwartz ring?
Batista, I swear to God, if we get a Pizza the Hut before we get Jabba the Hutt, I'm gonna kill you. I know where you live, Batista.
Unbelievable. Legends have told stories of this figure.
Listen, Nate, if they do that, you're getting your Lobot, baby.
Yeah.
Pizza the Hut and Lobot. Oh my God, I could never get my Han or my Jabba. I don't want the Sideshow Jabba. I want the Hot Toys Jabba. Bring me that.
There we go. Hey.
Wait, not even. If they had to do one Return of the Jedi figure to end all Return of the Jedi figures, other than Darth Vader, I would definitely want a Rancor Hot Toy. But there's no way that
That'd be
would cost
incredible.
that would cost nearly $800.
And Nate,
Yeah.
Nate, do me a favor
Actually-
real quick and look to your side. Look to the side real quick. You got a Hulkbuster there, man.
He'll be about the size of the
Anything is
Hulkbuster.
possible.
No, I'll probably be bigger.
Really? Oh God.
Yeah.
God.
I would think so. I think real scale, it definitely would be bigger.
Yeah, and you have to wonder about a Jabba, right? From Hot Toys, Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
Long overdue.
I don't see Jabba being made by Hot Toys. I mean, with what it would cost, the R&D, the new molds they would have to produce. Then obviously they would also have to make Salacious Crumb. So I don't see if it's worth the investment for them.
Yeah. Boy, I'd love it though. I think you're right. Especially if it comes with Salacious Crumb, baby. I'm definitely.
Oh,
picking
any
that
Jabba
up.
has to come with Salacious Crumb.
Come on.
Now, Dean Winchester is asking, is the Hulkbuster Deluxe overproduced as well? If it's an Iron Man, it's overproduced. At this point in the game, Hot Toys is overproducing the Iron Mans. Unless it's a limited edition figure like the Midas, where it is a Sideshow exclusive and it's limited. Because those have more a limited number run. But as far as Iron Mans are concerned right now, Hot Toys does not care about the overproduction. Because they know they will sell. You know? And that's unfortunate though, because now I can see resellers going back and trying to find like the Mark 46. They've been trying to make that the next Grail since the Hulkbuster Mark 47 got released. So
What's the price tag on that Hulkbuster again? I mean,
it's like 1,300.
But that's
No,
the one that includes the jackhammer arm and the accessories.
Yes.
Yeah.
But originally
you have
it was
to wonder how many they did make.
Yeah, originally it was 800 when it first came out, and then when it finally sold out, the resellers went crazy with it, and it ended up being a $4,000 figure. And the only other Iron Man that went up that price was the Mark 47. And then eventually, the prices started going down, but not as much. But until Hot Toys release the pre-order of the Hulkbuster and the Deluxe, because they did promise about the jackhammer, which they never, released until a year ago. So
I wonder about the when you're bringing that up. I'm wondering about like the quarter scale Spider-Man, the quarter scale Mandalorian coming out. How many of those they're going to make? I mean, there's hefty price tags on those too.
you talking about the Mandalorian Deluxe?
No,
Yeah,
the
and the
quarters.
Spider-Man coming out too. The one quarter scale.
Oh, the quarter scale.
Yeah.
The Vader didn't last long. The Vader
No.
didn't last. So there's not a lot. I feel that Hot Toys knows their market, and their best market is the 1/6 scales. And then the quarter scales, they don't last long. Like the Vader, when he first came out, he only lasted for like what, 4 or 5 months, half the year.
I wonder if they made a whole lot of him, or the
Yeah,
Boba Fett one.
see, the thing is with like the quarter scale. I mean, right now with 1/6 scale, who does Hot Toys really have to worry about as far as who they're going to compete with? Now, go to quarter scale, that's a different story. Especially with like Enerbay.
Yeah.
So
do the better quarter scales though. That's right. Yeah, damn.
I mean, and then again, it's like you said, 1/6 or a niche figure. Then you go to quarter scale. That's an even smaller niche where you're paying higher prices, and
It's probably low
you're gonna
runs.
get a hell of a lot more space.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
probably
Dean-
real low runs, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now Dean Winchester is asking. Also, do you know if the EndGame Thanos is about to go waitlist in the Sideshow? If Infinity War Thanos is still in the market, there's no way in hell the Armor Thanos is selling out.
Yeah, he's fine. I just checked the last chance on 1/6 figures at Sideshow, and the only Marvel figure on last chance is Dusty Deadpool.
Yeah,
Dusty Deadpool.
yeah.
Which I bought.
Hot Toys has been, dude, man. Dusty Deadpool has been living in the last chance page for freaking years. Okay, I'm just saying that as of right now, Hot Toys, they're really overproduced. The one genre they're overproducing is the Marvels. And they know that people will buy them.
It's almost like they're intentionally overproducing, knowing people as they get over it or people as they come into it are going to want to get the figure. So if they overproduce certain ones, they're almost guaranteeing future sales down the road.
Well, and the content's coming back again now too. So Marvel's all hot.
Yeah.
Just like Star Wars is hot. And I think all the streaming stuff, I think we talked about it on one of your shows too, Nate, a couple weeks ago. I mean, there's definitely a bigger emphasis right now on the TV shows. You know, I think last year, Hottoys and maybe some other companies were kind of reeling their heads of like, okay, there's no movies coming out, or what are we going to do over here? And, you know, we're expecting all these blockbusters or movies to come out, you know, this year or this time. So I think now, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming out on Disney Plus for Marvel and Star Wars, and I think that they can probably, I mean, overproduce all they want on Marvel right now. It's probably going to sell.
The new Grails, the new potential Grails now are the Star Wars, and that's how I feel that how it's going to end up in the long run at the moment. But now Lozano, he wants to ask, let me see, what do you guys think about the Scout Trooper without the bike being the next Remnant Trooper? I think people are not ordering it. That's one of the segues I wanted to get into, is this whole reveal here that they did this week from Sideshow. Like they're gonna be doing an unsealed reveal of this damn figure next week, and that's crazy. Then they just revealed it here with the Jon Snow, you know. Oh my god,
my boy Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh my god! Show that shirt again. Show that shirt again. The king.
Yeah.
But yo, Bautista, before we continue, because I completely forgot. Like, we got to talk about you, man. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. You know, you guys talking about all your pre-orders and what's been coming in it's made me really sad. I had to cancel a lot of my pre-orders. You know, one of them, including, was the child. So I actually picked this up yesterday, and I was too happy to get it. It's not the same quality, but damn, it's a good figure. Yes, it's a figure. But
that's my boy.
No, it's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, it pretty is. It's like $25, and it's actually pretty decent quality. Very squishy.
Yeah, they've done a good job on a lot of those.
Yeah.
I
They
was
actually
satisfied with it. It wasn't a $400 figure, but you know.
Yeah, the last mission on the SpaceX rocket to the International Space Station, they actually took one of those exact Baby Yodas. The child.
No way.
Yeah, and they used it as their gravity indication device. You know, so it'll float up to know when they're in 0G. But yeah, there's video of it, you know, Baby Yoda just floating in space in the Dragon capsule with the astronauts.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, hey, John C. said that Boba Fett 1/4 took forever to sell out. That is the truest of stories. It took so much forever, the quarter scale Boba Fett Return of the Jedi, to sell out, that Sideshow kept finding batches of them and putting them out there for pre-order or add to carts. And I'm here like, this Boba Fett doesn't want to die. It was a sign.
Never.
It was a sign. He just kept coming out the
The
Sarlacc.
Sarlacc pit can't kill him. Nothing can.
Exactly. Merchandising. The kids love the flamethrower.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's real niche, that whole quarter scale. Yeah, it's interesting.
Andrew James. What's up, buddy?
What's going
What's
on?
up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
But okay, so we were asked the question, which one about the damn Scout Trooper, and I do agree that I see a lot more pre-orders on the Scout bike versus the actual Scout Trooper figure. Now, will the Scout Trooper figure end up being like a Remnant Trooper, selling out? That's the thing, though. I think the Scout Trooper bike is going to sell out faster because a lot more people are heading for that figure. But then again, because of the price tag, it probably end up like what happened with Leia and Wicket. The Leia figure and the Wicket sold out separately faster than the freaking 2-pack. So that's what I'm thinking of. What's going to happen? Once these two figures come out, the Scout Trooper is eventually going to sell out first, and then the Scout Trooper bike is going to be the last one standing.
Yeah, I agree. I think you hit the nail right on the head with that. I think it's going to go the same way as a Leia Wicket, and I agree with that comment you had up before from one of the chat members in there. That's been the Scout Trooper by himself has been very low on that best-selling wise on Sideshow forever. So as far as it being like a remnant trooper, I actually do think it's going to go that way. I don't think that they're making very many of that trooper, and I do think it's a good trooper. I think the incinerator trooper, for instance, we're not seeing that track really well right now, but it will start going up. But they made a lot more of those incinerator troopers. That was way higher on the list than the Scout Trooper. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking more. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking more because they're not going to be making a whole lot of them. It'll go where the remnant is because of just scarcity.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the numbers are not where Hot Toys wants them to be, both on the Scout and the combo pack itself. Because this essentially is a promotion sample, Can you name me any other figure that has had a promotional figure sent to Sideshow for review before it's even released in Hong Kong?
Great call, Don. Nope. I mean that's it caught my attention too. I was like, that sounds weird.
See, and I say that because what they do is, for Masterpiece Transformers, third-party Transformers, it's usually the standard in that industry where they'll send out production samples to reviewers before it's, out. And so this situation smells of like a third-party Masterpiece Transformer situation where they're sending samples up to hype up sales.
Yeah. Wow.
That's very interesting because the thing is, I think they did the same thing with the Hulkbuster, but the thing is, the Hulkbuster was delayed because of the pandemic. So that's
and that's so much more money. Even like, how much is it with the speeder bike? I mean, I know it's expensive, but
this is nearly an Iron Man. This is $500.
Yeah.
This is $500. For the
that speeder bike though.
Yeah, you get the speeder bike, you get the Baby Yoda, and you get the damn Scout Trooper with this. So it's at $500, so it's wild.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll be honest with you, just from aesthetics, look, I actually prefer my Sideshow Scout to how these guys look. At least, and I know they're supposed to be, the remnant Scouts, and their uniforms are shabby. I just don't like the shabbiness look to them. If you're gonna wear it or you're gonna have the figure, I want at least like the decent version. Like he might be a stormtrooper, but I want one that gives a crap about how he looks.
Hey Nate, whenever you get a chance, put up Dean Winchester's comment whenever you get to it. So, one thing I just want to say, guys, on this, and I was looking at this the last couple of days, and I'm scratching my head because you can get this at Sideshow, and most collectors know that they're getting these in stock little by little. They've been in stock. They still say pre-order on it. But man, I'm looking at eBay at these auctions where that deluxe is selling for $450, $475, $500 U.S. sellers right now. These auctions are going on for that figure, and I'm like, is it an impatience thing, or are some of the comic shops not like?
It's an impatient thing. It has to be. It has to be an impatient
just
thing.
Just pre-order it. Sideshow.
The thing
this is what people are doing.
It's stuck in the evergreen boat, bro.
No, what people are probably doing is they're probably selling their current one that they just got in. And then they're pre-ordering another one because they can wait. So essentially, they're going to sell the one they have now, and they're going to get another one paid for. They're just flipping. They're flipping their figure to get another figure because somebody can't wait. Now, obviously, the situation in the LA Harbor is, not even counting the Evergreen boat, is screwed. There's like 20 plus boats still right now just waiting for a dock slip. So they're anchored in, outside Long Beach or the pier of LA, harbor of LA, just waiting to get an opportunity to unload their connexes and their containers. So, yeah.
I mean, Grogu, what do you think?
Bob in his hand.
Yeah.
magic hand thing. Get these figures here. Stop the delays. If only we had a Jedi to help.
Well, that's the thing though. As far as the Deluxe Mando being the next Mark 50 before Star Wars Hot Toys, it's gonna be strange because from what I was heard from the numbers, we had made about nearly 20,000 pre-orders on the Deluxe Mando alone.
That's what.
Sideshow.
Yeah, I got that same exact number from
20,000.
Wow.
I was told the same exact thing from Sideshow.
So, if that's any consolation that it's going to be the next Mark 50, possibly so, because people keep what Don is saying. They could be just selling these. The people that just got them are probably just selling them on eBay for double the price, and they're just going back and pre-ordering again and overproducing the market with this.
Yeah, it's crazy, those prices. I mean, I would try and exercise some patience. I mean, I know it's been painful for me to wait all this time because of like some of those canal situations or the shipping situations with the boats. But like I said, finally getting mine on Saturday, my comic shop finally got in their first batch. Now, I should have asked them like how many more batches is he able to get, or just out of curiosity, but I don't know. I mean, there's a whole lot of pre-orders on that too. I mean, they have been those figures. Well, not the non-deluxe one. I will say that the deluxe one has been like in the top 3 for like months. The non-deluxe one was low. I don't know if you guys remember, really low in the pre-orders. And then the last month it shot up. But that one's going to go first. That one,
yeah,
we'll hit waitlist first for sure.
I can see that. Do you guys think Leia will skyrocket when Lando comes out?
Which Leia?
Which Leia though? You talking about Bespin Leia? Then yes,
Yeah.
Bespin Leia is probably going to go.
She's starting to move now.
Yeah, it's starting to move now. So
this is a great Leia. Honestly, it's one of the best.
Who the hell goes on eBay for Hot Toys? Jazzy, there are people out there that go on eBay for Hot Toys. Okay, eBay has saved my butt a few times.
Yeah, I mean, it's evil Bay, but it's an evil necessity.
It's an evil necessity.
A lot of times you find the better deals on the buy-sell groups, like a lot of times. But I tell you what, sometimes if it's a certain week and you got a bunch of people looking for like a dark side Anakin or an animated Fett, I mean, sometimes the prices on the buy-sell groups are you can find a better deal on an eBay some weeks. It's a little weird right now.
Yeah, I mean,
hit them both.
You'll see market trends more quickly on buy-sell trade groups than eBay, because it takes eBay about a week or so to adjust to the market, to the new market value, again, created by something, say, as Luke showing up. Whereas buy-sell trade groups, it's going to be affected 5 minutes after you've seen.
Well, I'm seeing some of these buy-sell trade groups. I'm seeing heavy Mando for like $550, $575, $600, and I'm like, it's not there yet, boys and girls.
One of the guys had 6 of them.
Here's the thing, though. Where's that coming from, though? Is that coming from China or overseas?
No, it was a guy who had he took the pictures. You could see he was in a comic shop.
Yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah, he was a flat-out scalper.
I know what's happening. They're trying to play the game as far as the weight game here. Because there's people out there like, I have not. People are literally complaining on Facebook. I still haven't gotten my Mando from Sideshow. I still haven't gotten this. I still haven't gotten that. And they're like, you know what? Let's just put these figures up for $500, and people will pay for it on eBay. People would literally pay for it just to get it in hand for early. So pretty much you're paying for first batch prices at this point.
Exactly, but the thing is though, if it's almost to a point where, if you didn't want to wait, you should have just, the day it came out, just pre-order. You just ordered it through one of the, the multiple HK sites you can get through, the legitimate ones that aren't eBay. You're going to pay a little more because obviously you're paying for convenience and you'll have to pay for shipping. But I mean, at that point, if you're buying a figure for eBay off 500, at that point, it's still cheaper to get it the first batch, pay for shipping. You'll still save $50-$60 in the long run doing that than waiting and spending $500 on eBay.
Pre-orders, man. Pre-orders are everything.
Yeah.
Now, Lozano, he's also asking, wonder if Mando Deluxe will end up with free shipping on Sideshow with so many produced. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it did hit free shipping. But there's figures out there that have been on Sideshow for a minute and not gotten the free shipping.
Well, you know? if it continues to, I would agree with that, and I could see that. The thing is, if it continues to stay in the top 3 where it is, and I mean, even when you sorted out everything Hot Toys right now, both the Mandos are so high. So if people just keep pre-ordering it or ordering it when it gets in stock, then I don't think so, because there's no reason to give it free shipping. If it's in the top 5 on bestsellers, they won't do that. I guess it depends on how many pre-orders get canceled. Because of what we're talking about here, some of these people on eBay are like, "Oh, let me sell mine now for $500." People are impatient. I'll pre-order another one from Sideshow. So depending on how much of that is going on, I think that would determine that. But I think at the end of the day, if the pre-orders keep, if people keep ordering it and it's in the top 5, then I think they'll just keep selling it until it's out.
Now, Andrew James also is asking, with these lockdowns and no movies really coming out, what do you guys think the future holds? At the moment, Hot Toys right now is like bouncing around medias. So like if something's coming out in one media like DC, they'll probably work on those figures. If Marvel's producing a lot more shows and movies, they'll work on those. Kind of like they're probably gonna actually start releasing the $5.97 and $5.98 Taskmaster and Black Widow from their movie, and then we got Bad Batch and the Book of Boba Fett coming out. So that's what Hot Toys is doing. It's bouncing around different media to keep up with the sales, of new products. We need the collectors to consume our products. Consume our products.
TMS, baby. Look, TMS. TMS numbers. They're going to focus a lot on these TV shows, baby.
Oh, yeah.
A lot on live action.
Yeah, they're going to be just bouncing around these shows all over the place. And
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you get, you get the HBO Max and you have the MMS figures still. You go to the theater, like the recent, Godzilla versus Kong movie, or you can get it on HBO Max. But I think maybe you might start seeing now a trend where you get more TMS figures than MMS figures.
Damn, Andrew James is bringing it up, some classics. I wish they would bring back older movies like Terminator, Predator, RoboCop, etc. Well, the Disney does own Predator and Alien, and there are new IPs coming out with those. Maybe a new AVP coming out pretty soon. There's rumors of that. So we might be getting figures from the Alien Predator line again.
Yeah, because Disney's actually going to change things up, because in the past they've always done any R-rated movies through one of their subsidiary studios like Touchstone Pictures. This, however, is going to be different, because Disney came right out and said they want to do a multimedia format. You'll have a show on Hulu, and then they want to either finish the trilogy with Ridley Scott and then start something new, or just start a whole new project with Aliens. So I totally see them bringing in Predators as well. I also potentially could see them going for the legit 96 Predators script that was done by Robert Rodriguez that morphed into the 2010 Predators movie, where the clan of Predators come back to Earth looking for Dutch, for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That story been in the works for freaking years, man.
I would totally see Disney attempting that, though. To revitalize it, you're going to need, somebody like Schwarzenegger, even if it's just a cameo.
Now, does Hot Toys, the question is just them having the license with Disney enough, or do they have to go ahead and get that license?
Disney owns everything. They own every part of that IP. So at this point, Hot Toys is basically a division of Disney manufacturing right now. Yep. So it's simply like, sign here, go make Aliens. Go make Predators.
Well, those old Predators are awesome. So if they did that again,
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that would be the
Dude.
easiest IP contract in history.
Dude. If they bring back, because honestly, out of all the Predators, I know people like to complain about AVP, but the Predators from AVP, the original, those were my favorite designs because
Well,
they had the like full armor, fully mechanized. And it was crazy. These guys were like the most highly advanced Predators of
Yep.
in film.
There's a new Predator movie.
So,
Yeah, there's a new Predator movie as well in the works, and it's not tied to any of the previous. Well, it's not the last Predators in this one. The Predator. So apparently, the plot line it's in like the late 1700s, early 1800s, like around Southwest Arizona, around like I don't know if it's like the Hopi or the Comanche. I'm probably getting the tribe names mixed up.
Comanche.
It's basically there's going to be a situation where there's a female Comanche, and she's going to end up going through like the Comanche, what the warriors go through, their tribal rites, their vision quests, and she's going to do it alongside a Predator, and they're going to fight something, and it might be an alien. Don't know. But that actually sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Chris W is asking, you think Rex once on waitlist would end up hitting $500-$600 range? My thoughts on that is that it's probably gonna follow the trend as Cody. Like as long as we see how Cody does, and Cody he's at what 5? He's at 400 right now, right?
He's at 400. I think he's at 403.
There you
average.
go. So yeah, if you follow the trend with Cody, just think of Cody but slightly better. So instead of 400, it'll be 450. During that time frame, because Rex is the most popular character, most popular clone, because we've had people cancel their Codys for their Rex when that was announced. So yeah, I could definitely see Rex hitting the $500 range. But pretty much at the same pace like Cody did.
Well, look at the past Sideshow ones, guys. I mean, that's gonna tell you right there. I mean, that's why I'm not really so surprised on Cody. I mean, I didn't think it would get up to 400. I've said it a bunch of times.
Quickly, dude.
Not this quickly, but with those past Sideshow ones, look at how much they were going for.
I'm telling you,
I think a lot of them are still going for that.
I'm telling you, but here's the thing, though. Here's the difference. That Cody right there, man, that head sculpt is freaking perfection, baby. That's Tamara Morrison in freaking 1/6 scale, bro.
Yeah, but here's the
Tamara Morrison. Yeah.
But the X factor is, we already know Rex appears at least in the trailers for Bad Batch.
Mm-hmm.
Does Cody appear? And if he does, how big a role does he play, and how big a role does Rex play? Because all of a sudden, depending on how Bad Batch goes, both of these are now even more highly sought. Yep. Because you have new people watching Bad Batch, then they're going to go watch the Clone Wars. Then they're going to get addicted, and they're going to put their money in the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, for me, I absolutely see these kind of like how the Sideshow ones were doing beforehand. I think that they're going to be $500-$600 tier range figures. I mean, I know it's hard to say right off the bat, would it reach $600? But I do. I mean, I do.
I think Rex will for sure.
Yeah,
There's a lot of content on Rex, especially recently. They've just been blowing him up and dropping him in the Bad Batch trailer, dude.
And here's another thing too. As far as Rex goes, if Hottoys really wants to go out there, and if they get Filoni's approval, they can make Old Man Rex, aka Nick Saint Endor Commando.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Return.
Like,
that'd be like
the
most sought after return.
Age it and put on a white beard, like the Rex Old Man beard from Rebels. Age him up a little bit.
Yeah, they could do a Return Jedi Rex, old Rex, or they could do an old Rex for a Ahsoka show if he does pop up there.
Look, they gave us an old Maul, and he was only in 20 seconds or whatever it was of Solo. I mean, and the other thing is like, look at what's happening with all the Boba Fetts. Look at what's happening with the Mandos. I mean, look what's happening with the Shore Trooper, the Death Troopers. I don't think that if they, what about another version of Rex, like the one that you're talking about there, or, you know, a slightly different one, I don't think it affects this release at all. It probably will it'll probably go up. People want the multiple versions. I mean, that's what's going on right now.
You know what's crazy?
Well, I mean, that's one of those things. That kind of figure would be. It's like you have a beloved Clone Wars character, but you found a logical reason to put him in your OT shelf.
Yeah, you know, here's the funny thing about this is that I said this before.
Star Wars, baby.
You know what? No, that's the thing about Star Wars. This is what I said before. The Mandalorian / troopers are freaking the Iron Mans of the Star Wars universe as far as for Hot Toys.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the moment they sell out, where are they going? They're going Iron Man money. Well, you know, in a month or two. But they're going for Iron Man money. Mm-hmm. You're literally spending Iron Man money on a Boba Fett, on a Mandalorian within a month or two. And if you want to be in the resale game, I say purchase as many troopers as you can. Well, you know, the safe ones. Mando, well, the OG Mando, because the Deluxe Mando, that thing is like Drifter right here. I had heavy Mando, Deluxe paid off since January, and still haven't received mine. That's the reason. People are being impatient, and they're buying it for Iron Man money on eBay.
It's way too much.
So
yeah, it's either in the port of LA or being held hostage by the Egyptian government.
The Evergreen boat.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Oh yeah, just to flip on that update. The Evergreen boat is still in the Suez Canal. The government of Egypt will not let it go until fees are paid anywhere in the range of $900 million to $1 billion. And short story is the owner of the boat is invoking maritime law. He wants insurance to pay. And there is the potential anyone who has containers on that ship might have to pay a cash deposit to have it removed. So it's the unfortunate thing, if Hot Toys actually does have a container on that ship, they might have to pay out of pocket or go through insurance to have it removed from that boat, to either put on a boat or pay in the overall pot to get the boat removed so it can continue its journey.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
Bro,
that changes a lot about Beskar Mando.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, Fast and Furious 9 trailer just popped up. We gotta get Dom and the gang to go to the Evergreen boat.
Man.
Yep. So VBSS, vehicle boarding search and seizure.
That might be a $900 tier range figure, man. Who knows? I'm really impatient now. The insurance has got to go through for the boat, man.
Well, and here's the thing. After a certain amount of time, if insurance or the carrier doesn't pay the government or through maritime laws, they have the legal right to destroy the cargo.
Or maybe, Egypt will start selling it.
Oh, dude.
Or they'll start selling them on eBay.
I don't know how true this is, but Dean Winchester just said Howard Chan is mad at Egyptian government big time. Whoa, I don't know how true is that, but I would be. I'd be mad. I'd be mad if my Hot Toy products were in that boat and not going to their destinations.
Yep.
Crazy. That's crazy.
No, speaking of some $900 tier range, that's something that I've not seen in ever in my lifetime. But Poke Steve, you keep growing that tower of Pokemon every time I look at that damn screen of yours. What's going on with the resale market of those damn things, man?
Dude, it's kind of slowly started to go down a little bit. But I mean, Pokemon's been around for 25 years this year. It's the 25th anniversary. It's not going anywhere. You know, I think they're in like the 700s of Pokemon, and they honestly, they're getting really good. You know, and the cards especially. And I only got them to them really probably about maybe like a year ago. You know, and I just fell in love with all these full arts, you know, all these different textured cards. They just really look awesome. That's actually one of the sets I got here is for that VMAX Charizard. So they've introduced Gigantamax and Dynamax and everything, you know, in the games, the shows. And it just basically lets that Pokemon become a monstrous size of itself. So that's one of my next box breaks coming up, is this Darkness Ablaze set where it has this Charizard. And here's actually a tin with the Pikachu. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. With the Pikachu and the Charizard, both in Gigantamax. And so really, it's just the hunt, man. It's the hunt. It's the same thing with any collectible. You know, you get that thrill out of hunting these things. And with Pokemon especially, because, you know, gotta catch them all. Literally,
catch them all.
You know?
Yeah.
But they've really upped the quality of cards since back in the day, and it's awesome to be back in it. I love it. I've been doing streams left and right, like you've seen me. You know, we're getting the whole Facebook group involved and everything.
Yeah, you guys want to check us out? Check out the Facebook group.
You
on
gotta
the links
get
down
in
below.
it. Geeking Out Cafe, man. It's the meme central. I love it. I literally I've had so many people come to me and just be like, dude, I love the group so much. There's so much great energy from everybody in there. It's great to just talk with people that, you know, or who are about the same stuff you are. You know, it's a great community, and you know, the YouTube's awesome. But if you guys aren't in the Facebook group, you gotta get in there. Geeking Out Cafe, man, it's fun times.
Yeah, we're already talking about giveaways again. So, and we just gave away some stuff.
We're getting back on that giveaway game.
Now, I mean, we still have a giveaway that's still pending from the YouTube. The last one, no one's claimed it yet. So
who was that?
Give them another week or so.
Who was that?
Hold on.
By default, it goes to me.
Charles Robinson, I think. Hold on.
Okay, find out real quick. Then I'll find out who did it. PokeSteve, Drifter's asking, I don't collect Pokemon cards, but do you think they can be a good investment or leaving the collectors that play?
It was Charles Ross.
Charles Ross, okay.
Mr. Ross, come get
you. Yeah, so we'll give him another week or so. Actually, we'll give him till I get back from Florida, and then we'll see then, because then we'll be doing some May the 4th contest and possibly other stuff.
Hey, May the 4th.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, what's your take on this from Drifter's question?
Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. You know, if you've always been into it, or I mean, you've liked it in the past, it definitely is a good investment. Like I said a minute ago, it's been around for 25 years. It's literally not going anywhere. You know, even at the bottom tier of their popularity, they were still pumping out sets. You know, like sets coming on and on every year. In Japan, they unleash sets every other month. So like they split English sets into two. And so English, they probably come about every 3 months, and then Japan is like every other month, you know. But it's definitely a good investment, you know. If you've been seeing, obviously a lot of influencers have been getting in them. You know, Logan Paul, the biggest one, which unfortunately makes me cringe when I think about him getting into Pokemon, because he's literally just like
you know, be hilarious if we get an influencer just like Logan Paul, and then he'd be promoting Hottoys. Like if we get an influencer like Logan Paul,
that's all it takes, man.
That would drive Hottoys like through the roof.
Yeah, but haven't there already? I don't want to even call them influencers, but haven't there been like some decent celebrities that have like not only show their stuff, they've actually done promos for Sideshow? Again, he's not the hugest name. You remember Titus Welliver?
Kevin Smith. I think Kevin Smith.
Titus Welliver. He's done like he's you know how Sideshow does like the collector of the month or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's been one of their collectors of the month.
No way, that's so awesome.
Yeah, and then there's other things. I don't know. I think it was Drake or somebody. You know, he's got a line of the 1/6 scale figures in the back. And
that's so dope.
Yeah,
let Logan Paul get through Ben Askren first, and then
now
we'll see his opinion on Hot Toys.
Now, Don Prime, this is more your route because you have an idea about this question. Does it make sense for Hot Toys to ship a container through the Indian Ocean and Atlantic instead of Pacific Ocean?
Again, I don't know who, like, because Hot Toys isn't the one that's physically sending these. They're going from point A to point B. So Hot Toys, they hire a company that takes the Connex, what they put the shipping box in. That company brings them to the boat, and then the boat goes on a predetermined destination. So for whatever reason, if this thing's going to Europe, it's going to go through the Suez Canal because it's a direct channel, to cut through to, Southern European ports. Now, if it's going somewhere else, Philippines, Malaysia, even South Africa, it's going to go through the Pacific Ocean. It's all about the destination of where it's going, but also it's about, the fastest and most efficient route. Just like there's the Panama Canal and, between North and South America. So you don't have to go through, cut around South America. Again, I don't know maritime shipping routes. All I can say is Hottoys, they're just hiring a company to send their stuff like you would hire someone to sell, ship something you sold on eBay or on a selling group.
Yeah, I think it would all depend on what, distribution channels are available out there with different companies. If there are, different, pathways and logistics to be able to work through. But I mean, if everyone's going through the canal, like you say, Don, I mean, it's probably the most efficient and least expensive path. So that would be something too. I mean, because a lot of times you're picking services. It's not only about timing; it can be about how much it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, if they're going to the East Coast USA, unless the actual stuff is coming from Europe or a Middle Eastern distribution source, most of the boats actually come Pacific, like from China to California or Seattle. Most of the boat shipping actually comes through the Pacific that way to go to the West Coast. Now, we do have, obviously we do have major tankers and, other large vessels coming on the East Coast, but nothing compared to like the Pacific. I mean, a lot of our stuff, would go through even like the Panama Canal because Boston Harbor gets a lot of vehicle shipments from overseas, and they got to go through the Panama Canal, go up the East Coast, and then come into Boston Harbor.
Okay, Chris W. is asking, why is the Rogue One Vader going for so much in the secondary market? Well, I've got a story for you, too. I got a story to tell you. Okay, at the night of the Rogue One premiere, I had the Rogue One Darth Vader on pre-order to add to cart. And I was like, you know what? Should I get this figure? And you know what? Yeah, before the movie started, I did pre-order it right there on the spot. Okay? And you know what happened? After the movie ended, with that moment with Rogue One, where Vader went slaughtering rebels, right? I went into Sideshow, and it was sold out.
Oh, man.
Pre-order sold out. And my Rogue One Vader was my first hot toy. And it still is. He's up here. He's up there,
They didn't make many of any of the Rogue One figures, and I don't think they made a whole lot of that Vader. And so I think it's supply and demand with him. And plus, it's I don't have it, but from the reviews I watch, it's beautiful.
People skip on the New Hope Vader, on the New Hope 2.0 Vader with the Tarkin. They skip on all those Vaders just to get the Rogue One Darth Vader as their New Hope. That's how good that Vader is. Like, it's design-wise, it rivals that of the ESB Vader.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it does. And I've got the ESB Vader, and it's fantastic. And when I see the comparisons, it's they're both really good. So, but you got to factor in the fact that they didn't make a whole lot of that Rogue One Vader.
They didn't.
But you have to wonder, because that's one that we haven't talked about. Is there a potential for a reissue for that Rogue One Vader?
No.
I don't think so, because
they're gonna keep making more Vaders. That's the thing.
More
they're gonna
Vaders.
keep more Vaders.
Different.
There's no point going back to the
Return of the Jedi's coming.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Return of the Jedi is the end all be all Vaders for 1/6 scales.
They already got the quarter scale of it. So
you turn it into a 1/6 scale, and then that's gonna be the most sought after Vader of all time. And then what else I was gonna say? Don't worry about getting the Rogue One. If you have not picked up the Rogue One Vader, or you missed out your chance and you don't want to spend the $500,
get the ESP.
Really, just get the ESP.
Stock.
Yeah, just get the ESP.
For now.
For now. There's the second reissue, too, but in a 40th anniversary packaging. So the Rogue One Darth Vader, if you want to get it, that's for bragging rights. If you want to drop some bragging rights on it, go ahead.
Hey, look at that Attack of the Clones Yoda. I mean, now it's more than it ever was before, and it's that's the it's a reissue. So, I mean, I'm just saying that's what's gonna happen with the ESB Vader once it sells out.
Wow, I got my Rogue One Vader in December for $292. That's how you do it. That's how you get deals, baby, in December. That's how I got. Let me see. 2019, December. That's how I got my Chirrut Imwe and my Yondu. I got my Yondu for $350 shipped. That figure during that time was selling for $700, and it still is right now. Then we have the Chirrut Imwe, which was selling for $500. I got that.
That's what's selling for now.
Yeah, that's what I got it for $300 shipped.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
That's how you do it. December, that holiday season is the best time to look for grails.
But will it happen this year because of all the eyes on it now? And the way that things have changed. That would be interesting.
It's all those family dads, man. They're trying to make some quick money for some presents.
Mm-hmm.
Selling off a couple Hot Toys, pay off presents for the year.
Yeah.
Move them quick. You want to move them quick, you got to lower the rate.
Bruh,
yeah, and that's a great point, Steve, because people ask me all the time, hey, can you recommend a buy-sell group? So I send them a couple of links. I'll put it in the chats and whatnot, or in the comments of videos, but at the end of the day, you're right, because I've mentioned this in one of my videos. Out of nowhere, somebody who needs the money, if you keep track of eBay, not even just on a buy-sell group, you can see, for instance, an animated Fett get listed, $475, buy it now, and you're like, oh, what the heck? Or $450 or something crazy. And that guy has like 150 positive feedback, recent sales, and they just need the money and they don't want to wait.
Yeah.
You can find it if you're real diligent.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm always hunting for stuff. Especially with Pokemon, man. It's hard to find anything below market, and the market's pretty high right now, especially for booster boxes. It's usually come with 36 packs. Literally in probably the last 6 months, they've all increased to over 200.
Wow.
Which a lot of them were lower than 200, bouncing from 130 to 180. Nope, now they're all above 200, pushing 250. I'm just
yeah,
man.
It's hot, man.
Yeah, it's like the same way with third-party Masterpiece Transformers, specifically with a company, Fans Toys. They made the Dinobots for Masterpiece Dinobots. You cannot get the set of 5 for under $2,000. Each one is going for $400 to $500 by themselves. And then you got to figure that was released for 120. You can't get now for less than 340, 350. Because I mean, they were. If you think some of these Hot Toys runs are small, these are under 1,000.
Yeah, even
they release that one thing a couple years later. You got the official Masterpiece Transformers, and you need this one because Hasbro hasn't made it yet, and these things shoot through the roof.
Yeah.
Hey, Don Prime, Dean Winchester is you remind me of the Irish Mafia in the Netflix Daredevil season 2.
Well, talk there, boy. I'm an Irish citizen as well as a U.S. citizen, my lad. I can put off the accent, or at least I can try. I've got the brogue.
Good show. Good show.
Oh, man. Good times. Okay, Chris W. Do you think the Death Watch Mandalorian and Coruscant Guard could end up being sleeper figures? The Death Watch Mandalorian, yes. The Death Watch Mandalorian, yes. Because I don't think people are going for that. And they're considering the Death Watch Mandalorian kind of like the Heavy Mando. Where they're oh, they didn't do much. Oh, he just popped up for a minute. Blah, 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 blah,
yeah,
blah.
and then when you see a whole platoon of them just randomly come, but with Heavy Mando to Din's rescue, yeah. Because the reason those two were put in so early, they're setting up themselves for future seasons.
Yep.
Absolutely. They're trying to lay the groundwork. So when these guys just show up unannounced, you know who they are and you know why they're there.
Yep. I mean, that's smart. That's interesting because you know, I don't know. I mean, it goes real good with Ahsoka and those Clone Wars figures, Maul. I really think they're going to come out with teaser for video coming up next week. I think if Hottoys was smart with that Coruscant guard right now, if you come out with Fox,
oh yeah,
with Ahsoka coming out, Maul coming out, you got Coruscant guard. I think those Coruscant guards shoot way up.
Oh
Just
yeah.
saying.
I'll tell you, I've got here's something even better with the Coruscant guard. How about a reissue of Palpatine, but with a Revenge of the Sith head sculpt, and as their bonus, you get a med pod with burned Annie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, and guess what? That just shoots up the Coruscant value. Not only that, now you're going to need 4 just to do that scene. If you know, or if you want to do a whole one, you're going to need 6 or 8 plus Palpatine and the med kit. So they released that. That's an instant. For some people, that's an instant go to army build the Coruscant troop, the guard.
Dude, I absolutely think they're going to give us a Palps from there. Absolutely from Revenge of the Sith.
That'd be incredible.
I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the DX for Revenge of the Sith Palpatine.
Like he was talking there. I mean, because I get asked all the time, hey, are they going to reissue the Return of the Jedi Emperor? And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. No, that thing didn't sell real. I mean, I don't know how much of a different version you can do of the Return of the Jedi Emperor. I mean, the people that own that figure, like myself, I'm not going to buy another Return of the Jedi Emperor. I mean, that's not a character I need 2 of. But if they give me a Revenge of the Sith Emperor, you'll get a lot of collectors that are like looking for an Emperor in their collection that will fill the void. Like Don, you were saying before, you can put that figure in your OT collection. I think that works. That Emperor there, and then you get all the collectors that. For me, I would want the Revenge of the Sith Emperor. I would want that Emperor you guys are talking about.
I want that, man. Yeah. I want the red robes. I want the battle scarred head sculpt and the regular head sculpt. I want the Sith light. I want the two lightsabers. Give me 2 lightsabers with him. Because I want to recreate the fight between him and Darth Maul with 2 lightsabers.
Bruh.
Come on.
What a good fight, though. That's seriously probably one of the best fights in Star Wars, like at all.
That's the one where he also fights Savage Opress with him too.
Yeah,
right? And Palpatine's just like, "Who are you? You're Savage guy."
Goodbye.
and then the ultimate kill is when he goes like, Kamal's like, "I'm not going to kill you. You're not worth being killed."
Well, if they come out with that figure, they're definitely going to come out with Savage. I would think. I mean. And they're already doing.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's just an exclusive, like a con exclusive, like that Dark Side Anakin to come out with a Savage Opress or something. I mean, I don't know what the run would be, but
this is a good segue to talking about what we think is going to happen with May the 4th. You know, I think it's not too early to talk about it because May the 4th is about at least 3 weeks away right now. So
coming up quick.
So I'm going to be heading down to Orlando next week. So I will be checking out the stores. I might try to see if I can get a reservation one of those days to actually go to Hollywood Studios to get in the launch bay to see if there's also any promo stuff up there for Bad Batch. But I do suspect if there's going to be any merchandise or any like T-shirts or any exclusive stuff, I'll see it because it's close enough to May the 4th. But I do think we have the potential to get a teaser of a potential Bad Batch figure. But I do think we're going to finally see Bespin Luke. Because there's no other opportunity as better than May the 4th.
No other opportunity to finally introduce that. Even try give us a Bespin Han, please. Just a prototype. Just give us a prototype, you know?
Yeah. Well, you want to go first, Nate, or you want me to go, or you want Steve to go?
Let's start off with Steve and then work our way up. Yeah. So, Steve, what's your thoughts about May the 4th, man?
As far as Hottoys, man, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean they're constantly pumping out all kinds of exclusives for May the 4th. Like I didn't even know how crazy it really was until like over the last few years with like the pin games. They released all these awesome Star Wars pins. They I think last year it was like it was a Disney lightsaber, but it was with the Disney D on it. And it looked really cool too. So I would really love to see the Bespin Luke though. If anything, you know, especially to go because that Bespin Leia it's beautiful and it would go just hand in hand great with it.
Single songwriter says Mark Hamill was on a private jet today. He said he's working on something, but NDA prevents him from saying anything, and he was with Bill Burr. Plus, his friend Bill Burr. Shh, this is the...
Okay, I'll just say something. I was watching something on Bill Burr. He specifically mentioned that he had to go into one of those 3D scanners. He needed to get his face scanned for toys. He specifically said it was for toys.
He did. I remember that. I remember he did say that. Yeah.
So at this point, is Hot Toys going to come out and do the opposite of Mysterio and say, "Oh, by the way, we actually have a Bill Burr head sculpt for the Transport Trooper"? Because if they did that, that changes the game, you know. Because if
now,
again, I don't think
though, do you want the Transport Trooper Bill Burr or you want the Bill Burr from when he was in season 1?
Oh, I want the Transport Trooper.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. The robot guns or whatever, I don't know. Knockoff Iron Spider, kind of.
Knockoff Iron Spider.
Pretty cool though. I liked it.
Yeah, but I just, it's one of those things. I'm looking at. Okay, so how the hell is he controlling it? Because he has nothing on his head. He has no neural implants. Yeah, I'm gonna read into something like that. You know.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that before too. That is a interesting thought.
I don't know.
Maybe a 2-pack deluxe with Bill Burr and Din would be get out of here. Get out of here. Hot Toys don't throw 2-packs all the time, okay? So chill. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised though. I wouldn't be surprised. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, if they just flew out to something and they're working on something in the NDA, considering they're still working on Book of Boba Fett right now, maybe does Boba drop in on Luke and he's setting up his new Jedi Academy?
Nah, I think Boba is going to do his own thing now. He doesn't care about anybody.
Well, again, because the thing is, Din is going to be in Book of Boba.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would imagine so because the thing is, right now, season 3 Mandalorian has been delayed not indefinitely, but about a year. So they would include Din somewhere at some point in the Mando show.
But I think that was planned before all the Gina Carano issues happened.
I think it was actually.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
so
as
that's
far
why
as
yeah, so that's why they can still work on Book of Boba Fett, but everything else, like Rangers and Ahsoka, it's all been pushed back because of Gina Carano.
Yeah, I think with the Mando, I mean, even if they had, I mean, they didn't have any of that footage really filmed in advance, and anything for the Mandalorian season 3 that they were going to have Gina in, it's you know, I would think that's probably the easiest thing for them to fill in with another actress or with another character on that. As far as the other shows that they had,
they're saying Hera might be replacing Cara Dune. So.
Let's go.
Yeah. But I think like even when you know they you know, I just looked at an article from Forbes the other day where it was a past article, December 2020. Where they were talking about how Disney and Dave Filoni, and Disney came out with a comment that, yes, we're going to be filming season 3 of The Mandalorian while you're seeing Book of Boba Fett stream. So I don't think that, I mean, it was never going to come out till, I think, the summer anyway, or something like that.
But because that's what I wondered too when they announced it for that time. I was like, are they about to drop both shows and they're going to be doing a back-to-back? Like,
it was
that was the original plan.
Yes,
during Investor Day.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved that. That would have been amazing. Oh my god, I would have been so happy.
Right.
Now here's the thing though, I would from May the 4th, I would love to see a newly revealed season 2 Mando with the Pedro Pascal head sculpt. I would love to see that. The swoop bike would be nice, but I don't think they're gonna introduce that. But because they took it out from Secret Base, so it'd be nice if it pops up there and they're like, "Oh my God, now it's coming back! The swoop bike is coming back, baby!" And then there's the Bespin Han, maybe Bespin Chewie. You know, that'd be great. Now I want to see Bespin Luke being introduced for pre-order, and then have a Mandalorian Luke pop up as a prototype with the R2-D2 by its side and Grogu, you know, holding Grogu. That'd be great, you know. So it gives the idea that of a potential 2-pack happening.
Mm.
Well, I got I think these are all possibilities and very likely. I got a gut feeling for May the 4th. I think there's a few possibilities. I think a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, I think now is the time for them to release that. They've already produced all the batches that they're going to produce of that figure. It'll run its course on Sideshow, and I think that figure is going to go on waitlist pretty much any week. I mean, if it goes past, another 4 or 5 weeks, I would really be surprised at that point. But I could see that especially because I know that they have another Darth Vader. I would think that they're going to want to put out with the Obi-Wan series and perhaps some other forthcoming content. So they need to get the Return of the Jedi one out now so it doesn't compete with that other Vader. So I really think for May the 4th, who better than Darth Vader? I think they did that last year with the vintage color. Not the vintage color, the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Vader. So I just have a gut feeling that one's coming. I really believe we're going to get... I really believe May the 4th we're going to get the Clone Wars Obi-Wan, and possibly, because of the way Yoda is tracking, a Clone Wars Yoda, which is basically going to be the same Yoda head sculpt. I absolutely think those two. I think the Clone War, the Clone Wars Ben's coming, and the Clone Wars Yoda, and then the last one that I think people are going to be shocked with, but I think that this is how they're going to promote the Bad Batch at first. I think you're going to get the Mandalorian Fennec.
Mandalorian Fennec. Okay,
yeah.
I can see the Mandalorian Fennec. Now, instead of Clone Wars Yoda, I see a Revenge of the Sith Yoda happening first before Clone Wars Yoda. So it's still the same Yoda. It's still the same Yoda. I can see, and we're very close to Revenge of the Sith anyway, you know?
Yeah.
As well. So I could see some Revenge of the Sith Yoda happening. But in that case, like, there's not really much you can do with that figure. Especially with the Clone Wars Yoda as well. It's the same damn figure, just a different box.
Yeah, the only thing you could put is potentially is hover chair. Like the Sideshow, one of the Sideshow versions
right. The hover chair.
Now, I do have a funny feeling about the Bespin Han, like you're saying, Nate. Don, I don't have a good feeling on the Bespin Luke, only because I think, I don't know, you might be right. It's just I know they're going to come out with that, unless they change their mind, that Mandalorian Luke. And you got the Snow Speeder Luke. 2 Empire Strikes Back Lukes. I don't know. I mean, I want the Bespin Luke because I tell you, I think every week I'm going to go spend $500-$600 on that DX07. I just want it so bad. But I just get the feeling that they're going to let that Snow Speeder one like get produced first, and then they're going to put it out. I just think they're going to, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you're saying, it's going to happen. It's just, because I totally see what you're saying. They want to do it, but also at the same time as a business, they've got to put their market where the money is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, they're going to produce what they've already announced. And then, I definitely could see them, totally bypassing Bespin Luke for another few years. And then, coming out with Mando Luke. Totally could see that as well.
Yeah. Ben, I am definitely mad after what happened with Cara Dune, because now we ain't gonna get a figure like that now, unless you're gonna buy a Cara Dune, statue from Sideshow. And the thing is, we're gonna see. There's the thing. We're gonna see a cyborg from Snyder Cut before we see a Cara Dune ever again.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked at this point we haven't seen a third-party company do a Cara Dune.
I was going to say, if a third-party company did a really good Cara Dune. Can you imagine how good that would sell?
Yeah, that would be going on the hot toy numbers for a third party.
Yep. I really
Almost-
believe it.
Yeah.
No, it'd be actually pretty awesome though, man. I would definitely hop on that freaking.
I could. And here's the funny thing: I could even potentially see Gina Carano herself going to a company, giving the company the likeness rights, and then basically making an official knockoff Cara Dune figure without it being called Cara Dune. You know what I'm saying? But it's her likeness and it's her rights. And label it as a Halloween costume or something. Don't make it 100% accurate, but close enough. And she's legally fine.
Yep.
You call it a parody, and Disney can't touch her.
I mean, it would go so good in the display. I mean, we were talking about one of your streams, Nate, that freaking premium format.
Yep.
Cara Dune. That it might not go good with the 1/6, but man, that almost makes me want to get that quarter scale Mandalorian and get that Cara Dune premium format piece. Yeah,
No,
I mean,
it's not going to happen.
Wait, Karen Kennedy contract expires. I know Kathleen. She's here to stay, bruh.
And she's like a bad tree. Her roots have infected all of LucasArts and Lucasfilm.
She's staying, bro. She's not leaving anytime soon. Okay, she's already put the stops on sort of Mandalorian right now, with what happened with Gina Carano. So at the moment,
I will say this though, there is again, and you might have seen this with Doomcock. There is a potential investigation, and again, this falls back into the Cara Dune, Gina Carano firing. Supposedly, somebody has emails from Kennedy to other people in Lucasfilm. Now, it's one of those things. If it's found out that she, as a department president, engaged in actions to get her fired, which ultimately led to a decrease in the stock price, that is actually something she could potentially go to jail for. I mean, at a minimum, it's a fireable offense. I'm just saying, legally,
at this point, after what we witnessed with Sequel Trilogy, and Kathleen is still protected. Nah.
She deserves to go there.
She's staying. She's staying, bro. After what happened with the Sequel Trilogy and how much money she lost with Solo, and she's still here, she's not leaving.
She should be
arrested. I mean, what does she do? Does she have pictures of Michael Eisner or Donald, like Mickey Mouse pulling a handgun on Donald Duck or something? It's like, what does she have on these people?
I think there is a possibility, because sometimes I hear what you're saying, Nate, and you're probably right. But a different perspective on that is sometimes any of these presidents or people in her position who are heads of these big companies, sometimes they have to shuffle them out every 5, 6, 7 years. Just because if there was a controversy here, even though a lot of success, but controversy to go a different direction. So can I see Disney kind of shuffling the board a little bit to go a different direction? But thank you for everything that you've done. I actually, believe it or not, can see that at this point, because now they're going down a different direction. She introduced a lot of the new content, and that can be a good segue for her to maybe do something else in Disney and let somebody else kind of go in the position she has. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be, get fired, but I mean, sometimes that happens a lot in corporate America anyway.
Give it to Filoni. The king.
Yeah, give it a Filoni.
Yeah, I mean, it could be something that, I mean, it could, and then, what, it could be as simple as they both have stuff on each other. They might just mutually say, hey, we're going to just end it. Thank you. Here's your golden parachute. Here's your stock options. Don't come to this stock meeting. Just get rich off the interest.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I'll when it happens, I'll see it. After everything we've been through, Like, when we,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
believe
yeah.
it when I see it. I believe it when I see it because from what I've been hearing, what I've been seeing, she is here to stay, and she might extend her damn contract. You know.
Well, the thing is though, if they were going to extend it, they probably would have already announced it by now, unless it's
Yeah.
something where it's in legal review.
Because October is not that far away.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
we were hearing stories that Kathleen was getting the boot like every other 4 months. So,
Exactly. Now the thing is though, like people are saying, oh, you know, on Investor Day, the guy who was replacing it, Bob Iger, said, oh, you know, she's doing this, she's doing fine. While they didn't come out and say she wasn't getting fired, they also didn't come out and announce her contract extension or a new contract, because he, as the president of Disney, he can't say anything that would lead to, you know, market volatility, to brand distrust, so to say. So he has a legal and a fiduciary obligation to his stockholders to present the company that everything is working fine. So if there's any issues with Kennedy, legally he can't say that, because that's going to affect the stock price. So,
you know what? Let's move on, because we keep talking about Kathleen Kennedy and then the future of Star Wars with her. I'm just gonna keep getting mad. Okay.
yeah.
I just want the holiday special part 2, baby. Let's go.
Let's move on.
Oh no, she did make a holiday special part 2. And it's seriously, it's like, was she on coke or meth when she made this? Ray time travels, and it's super Karen Ray.
I'm gonna get mad. That's it.
Yeah.
Stop. I was gonna get mad. Okay. I'm gonna get mad. Okay. The one thing I wanted to talk about was my boy Legolas from ASMUS Toys, baby.
Let's go,
bruh. This is they previewed this last night. They did a small little tease of this damn freaking figure, baby. This is the Helms Deep Legolas. Helms Deep, baby. Like, this is the end-all be-all of Legolases, because he got the Rohan gear with his elven look, and what from the background, from the display he has in the background, that looks like the diorama base for him to come down with the surfboard and with the shield board, taking out Urukais.
Oh yeah, what a legendary scene, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I love The Two Towers, Return of the King. I love what Peter Jackson did with The Hobbit afterwards. I mean, yeah, these are iconic characters.
Now, do you see the display being part of an interconnectable one, so you can actually recreate the scene?
Yo, that would be so sick.
Well, I mean, you know, it's basically like Build-A-Figure, except it's 1/6 scale and you can build a display.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, it looks like a lot of intricacy is going in there and detailing.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do that just for one little stand. It's almost like the 1/10 statues that are all diorama based that you can actually put together to do like the EndGame and Infinity War scenes.
Dude, I'm just excited about this, and I don't think there's gonna be a crown line Legolas, because they didn't do one for Aragorn. They didn't do a crown line for Aragorn, right? Mm-hmm. For the Helms Deep Aragorn. So, but the hair, because the hair, they did it for Gandalf for the crown line, but that's what I was thinking, that the hair maybe we pushing for a crown line, but I was like, oh, they did other figures that weren't crown line with the hairs. But that's the thing, though. I know people have bought the original Legolas from the Fellowship, right? Just bought that, and then freaking ASMUS released this preview, and I was like, bruh, that is wild. That is freaking wild.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
That sculpt's gonna look. Think it's gonna look good?
If it's anything like the Legolas from Fellowship, but updated, Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'd be very excited about this because they did a fine job with the Gandalf from the Crown
Yeah.
line. Yes.
So if they're starting in the Helms Deep, though, who do you think's gonna be next?
Gimli.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Gimli. They haven't released a Gimli in a minute. The Fellowship Gimli was the last one, and that was beast. That's a sought after figure. The Gimli from Fellowship. The next one will be Gimli from Helms Deep.
Nice. I would love to see that. Pair them up together. Such a great dynamic duo.
You know, Dean mentioned this. I would love to see Hottoys, and I don't know. You guys are probably know better than me, but I was looking on the internet, and I swear, I think there's a company out there. I don't know much about this company, but from the production photos, it looks like it rivals Hottoys. This Viper Studios, white robe Gandalf, and their Legolas, and their I was like blown away when I took a look at these figures, and I'm like, but then I saw some numbers, and it was like I don't know, one of 300 or 600 or something to that effect. It's a figure. It's like Viper Studios. I'll have to look it up on here. I was looking at it.
Yeah,
I think I found it.
It looks incredible. I was like, is this a Hot Toy figure? But I mean, if you find the look at that Gandalf. I mean, am I crazy? I mean,
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wow.
I was like, is this a figure or a statue? And I think it's a figure.
Yeah,
It
that
is a
head
figure.
sculpt is
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
190 units, 90 units for international. Oh wait, I'm reading that wrong. I thought I was reading the articulation, but yeah, this looks like it is a figure. Hands, yeah.
I was like,
Articulation all over here.
Wow.
Look at this.
I was like, where's this company? And they have licenses for I think they even have Marvel as well, but they don't have Star Wars, or it's interesting to me. They have like the whole line. They have Boromir. They have Legolas, Fellowship version.
What that Legolas look like?
It looks good. If you pull it up, if you can find the Legolas, it's on their site.
How much is that? You see a price on there?
I mean, the Legolas dude. I mean, it looked like they captured
price
Orlando
over here.
Bloom. Yeah,
Let me see.
I wonder if it's just a preview and they haven't actually released it yet.
Let me see. Let me go to Lord of the Rings brand. There you go.
yeah. I mean, if you pull
Or it's
these up,
possible
you
it's
guys
sold
will
out,
be-
and they're just showing old stuff.
Oh man.
Okay, this was the ASMUS Legolas. If you guys were wondering about the Legolas, here was the. Let me see. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. There you go. That was the Legolas from ASMUS.
Now, just here's a question though
Nice.
that might kind of come out of left field. So, if they're doing the Helms Deep Legolas, who's to say they're not going to do archers to stand next to him, especially ones that have the ornate helmets, not the standard ones, but like the commanders that have the helmet, but they have all the ornate face shielding and the commander markings.
That, I was just talking about that. What if they're already doing the Helms Deep Legolas? They could do the Helms Deep archers and sword fighters from the elven sword fighters and archers. Because people are saying, oh, why would they do that if they already have elven archers and sword fighters from the Sauron fight? I mean, you're like, but it was different armors though.
Yeah, it's different
Exactly,
armors.
because I'm looking at a picture of it right now, and just looking at it, you've got the ones that have like it almost looks like the hook or the crest at the front for the leaders, and then you have the different variations. But yeah, I mean the armor is totally different.
I think they're gonna run with this Helms Deep, man. I don't think
Yeah, and again,
the
you
last
make a
we're gonna
couple
see
of
from
archers,
it.
they got their display based. Now you have an actual area where you can do fight scenes with different figures, all at Helms Deep.
Yeah, I mean, check out the Aragorn they have there too. I mean, I think it's.
I think it's ASMUS too.
Yeah, that head's a
it's-
little off.
Yeah, this was the Strider one that came out for Fellowship. Oh no! This is their Aragorn. This is not ASMUS. This is their Aragorn. This is their the company.
Viper Studios, whatever.
I do love the material. I do
Not
love
bad.
the look. Yes, the look. It looks like Strider.
And then the Gimli looks pretty good too. I was like just surprised. I was like, oh wow. I was like blown away with that Gandalf. I was like, gee.
Not gonna lie, that Gandalf is beautiful though. You are right. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's if you guys don't want to wait for the Crown line Gandalf the White, this would be perfect because they're working on right now is Gandalf the White for the Crown line. That's what ASMUS just announced a while back that their next figure is the Crown line Gandalf the White.
So for this one, the Viper, I can't tell. Is that what is the hair? Is it rooted hair or?
I think
It
it's
is.
sculpted or is
I
it
can't
rooted?
tell. It looks like the top is sculpted and then the bottom's rooted, but I know that's not very
Like
likely.
the beard is rooted. You can the beard
Okay,
is
the
rooted.
beard is rooted. Yes.
Okay,
And
but
like,
the top
yeah,
is
I-
sculpted.
Yeah, it might be a combination. You know, you got the base is sculpted, but then it goes down into root.
That looks really good, man. Viper Studios, wow.
Wow. No, I got.
How much is it though?
That's
Something like
really
that.
What's the run?
Yeah.
If there's only total 300, you're probably looking at $600-700 minimum.
Yeah, at least, man. That's a very limited figure.
I was trying to find eBay prices, but I can't find prices here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already
maybe-
sold.
I don't think
It's
it's
already
been
sold
released
out
yet,
though.
then. Is that the any other ones available for purchase at all, or?
Why is that $1,000?
Is that what it's?
That could have been the last sale on eBay, or the last listing on eBay.
$1,000 for
Wow.
the White Wizard?
No,
Wow.
that's my rent right there.
Forget about Dark Side
Literally how
Anakin.
much my rent is.
Yeah, that's more than my mortgage.
What is
who needs a
what
place
is
to
going
live? Come
on
on,
here?
let's get-
Viper Studios. Man,
This is
it's sweet though.
That's gotta be the resale value right now.
I would hope.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God.
If it's not, then you're in for a Grail figure right there.
I'll
the
wait.
rip.
I'll wait for the crowd and spend like half of
Yeah.
that.
Wow, look at the staff though.
That staff is nice though. I'm not gonna
I mean
lie.
that's what you got to do. You got to.
Oh, no wonder it's up
run.
and it's no
Collect-
wonder it's up because this picture's from October 2019.
Oh,
It's been sold out.
interesting.
I mean, that head sculpt is insane to me.
Yeah, but
I gotta
that's
sign
what
up.
collectors love, man. They love limited runs, exclusivity, and just great quality figures. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 figures. If they all look like crap, then, barely people will want them. And then you got to charge less for them, and then you got to take a hit. So they're really doing it right. Look at that.
I mean, it looks like Hot Toys quality. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, if you tell me that was a Hot Toys
it's
prototype,
hard.
I would say, okay, I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even going to question it.
That thing is par. With his little pipe.
Wow.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
for that amount
resale
of money,
value.
you better have something for your pipe.
That's the resale value of the figure because it's been sold out since 2019. So that makes sense why this one. I'm just happy that we are getting a lot more Lord of the Rings figures from ASMUS.
Yeah,
because,
same.
Because I'm excited for the Helms Deep Legolas. And to answer someone's question, I forgot who it was. There you go. Is this the Legolas their Crown series? No. This doesn't seem like a Crown because they would have posted their Crown series logo with the ASMUS logo on the Legolas Helms Deep. They would have done that. There's that's why I'm saying that it's not the Crown series Legolas at this point. It's just a regular Legolas for Helms Deep.
Well, also remember they're coming out with the show. They're currently doing in production for the show from Amazon. So I mean, that's probably why they're bumping out all these good ones, man. Helms Deep, Two Towers. That was the best one.
Two Towers?
That was top tier for me, and that's
That was
because
good, man.
I
Yeah,
love the Ents
hard
too.
to argue.
The Ents are my favorite.
As far as Lord of the Rings are concerned, I see Lord of the Rings as a whole movie, so I don't have a favorite. But I have a favorite army unit / villain.
Yeah.
And it's Saruman and the Urukais.
Yeah.
That's always been my favorite enemy units.
Yeah.
So the Urukais, they were like built to be the ultimate half-breed elf and man and orc, and they would have been dominated if the ants didn't come in and wreck the hell out of Saruman's
honestly,
base.
they would have reigned supreme. It was disgusting watching them get birthed. Oh my god,
I would have
so
loved
nasty.
that Balrog in Return of the King and that freaking oh man. That was one of my favorite characters, the way that they did the Balrog when
looked incredible. Man.
Do you think ASMUS would ever attempt on a Balrog 1/6? That'd be a Hulkbuster, right? Wouldn't that be a Hulkbuster?
Might be bigger.
The same size.
Why is it always bigger with you, Don?
Because I try to think of real world scale.
Bigger. Bigger.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a short guy. I don't know. Everything's bigger than me.
Same. I feel that.
Yeah. No, I mean, because the thing is, you're trying to
bigger means more price. I don't want bigger to mean more price.
Okay? Hey, 1/6 scale, baby. Come on.
Yeah. No, it's if they did something like that, they'd probably have to do something like an upscale, like style of Hulk body. But the problem is when you're running with something that size, how heavy is it going to be, and then can the legs support that weight?
Yeah. Hey, have Viper Studios do it. That might be $21,000 instead.
Exactly. I mean, because we already know Hottoys, they apparently can't do it with Venompool because that body is like people again reports of the legs just shattering right out of the box. Yeah,
wow.
Venompool. Yep.
Nah, that's messed up. It makes
boy,
me scared.
too.
It gets me scared purchasing that figure too. Ever since you told me that, Don. Shoot. Oh, Chris W is asking, you think if Pennywise sells well, Hottoys could do more horror characters like Mike Myers from 2018 movies? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I would like
is
to
not
see
even
more
doing
horror
well.
films, to be honest.
Sideshow's been taking up that market with the horror figures, and I'm surprised. I'm like, wow.
Do horror figures actually sell well compared to normal action figures or like Star Wars?
Oh yeah, they do.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, but
I think
Pennywise,
you got a bigger nerd base.
His pre-orders has been down ever since it came out for pre-order. Pennywise has been pushed back, and the pre-order numbers have been low. So I if that says anything for Hottoys, that means that hey, you know what? We're probably ain't gonna do Hellboy is also considered horror. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Well, his movie anyway. That movie was a horror.
I mean, the first two were good with Perlman.
Of course.
I mean,
that was fantasy.
With Ron Perlman,
that's supposed to be horror.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's more like, when I viewed that, that's almost more like, that's like sci-fi, kind of like paranormal, not necessarily
That's what I
horror.
thought,
Yeah.
Because I'll be flat out
I didn't
honest
see the
with
other
you.
one without him, though.
Again, especially since I've gotten out of the military, I don't like horror movies. I don't like it's one of those weird things. I don't like seeing grotesqueness and just, so again, see stuff in real life you don't want to see it on film. So it's just, yeah.
Hey, Don, Single Songwriter is asking, what is used in those lightsabers in your figures in the background?
Dooku and Anakin have CCFL sabers. So those are the neon tubes, and those are plugged up to a power supply.
But Chris W is saying some horror figures go well on the aftermarket. I got a 1/4 scale Myers and paid for $100. Is going for $400. Yeah. In the resale market they do well because they're so limited. Because they didn't make enough. But as far as like people actually pre-ordering them or having batches of these figures, unfortunately with Hottoys, Hottoys so far the only horrors that have done well, and they haven't even gone back to them, were the Predators and Aliens.
Yeah, but I don't for me, I don't see that necessarily as horror. I see that as sci-fi with a bit of oh crap sprinkled in.
Yeah,
just like Aliens.
Suspenseful as hell, but
yeah, exactly. Like Aliens. Aliens isn't a horror movie.
When I think horror, I'm thinking Evil Dead.
Exactly.
Ooh, Evil Dead. If Hot Toys
Or,
drops an Ash, the new Ash, for his new movie, that'd be freaking awesome.
See, like when I think horror, I'm thinking like Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, Pinhead, whatever.
Yeah, all those, and but there's some movies I like. They're not. I don't even know it. Like they're horror, but like the Rob Zombie ones, I've seen like House of a Thousand Corpses, and like those are just like, for me, like if you watch some of those, sometimes you just feel like your brain goes to mush or something. It's just like, how can you, like, you can't even comprehend people, like, and I know some of this is taken from inspiration and stuff. It's just like you just want to shut your brain off.
I will tell you, it was interesting, and not along the same lines, but we were just watching it last week. Well, I watch it all the time, but I remember going back now some years, and I was really surprised in Revenge of the Sith how graphic they went ahead and burnt up Hayden Christensen on Mustafar for a Star Wars movie. I was a little surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You know
at the
what I
time,
mean?
it was also the first PG-13 Star Wars movie as well.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, but I was like, really interesting. I don't think we would have saw that in Return of the Jedi or back in you know what I mean? So,
well, see, the thing is, the original script for Return of the Jedi was actually pretty dark, and they did, I think, at one point almost have a decapitation where Luke took off Vader's
there was
head.
like a 4-hour cut. There was a 4-5-hour cut of the actual Revenge of the Sith.
But
yeah.
Anyway, like the original cut of Return of the Jedi was after Luke kills Vader, he takes the helmet and puts it on himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yeah, and it was actually changed, and the Ewoks brought in to sell more toys and Happy Meal placements. I'm not joking about that.
That's true. That's true. Originally, it was supposed to be the Wookiee planet, and Sheik supposed to be the final battle.
Yep.
It was supposed to be that way. So.
Happy Meal stuff. Yeah, I got to pull something out now. You're talking about that. Hold on.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh. Here we go. I love Wicket though. For one, I love Wicket.
Well, and the thing is, that actor, he's still doing,
Wicket.
that same actor he's still doing Star Wars.
That's so awesome.
He's still doing stuff, bro.
Oh,
yo!
Yeah, baby.
I remember that.
And I remember when I got this, I drank out of this sucker, my man.
Was that for the reissue that came out in '97?
What's that?
Was that part of the reissue promotion from '97?
No. This one's from Empire Strikes Back down in 1981 or
Shut
whatever.
up!
Yeah, no, because I know they did the special editions in '97, and I know they were doing McDonald's promotion.
Yes, that's why I remember those. I remember
1980. 1980.
Okay, so they
Burger King. Look at the logo. Here,
ones.
wait. Let's see if I can show it up.
No, we believe you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring you up.
Ah, Burger
Okay,
King.
baby.
Dude, that is the original
old
logo.
logo. Yeah, the old logo.
That is the original. Look at that. It's old.
Yep. Because McDonald's was
That's
the one that
amazing.
did the '97 promotions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible! Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Even got here, hold on. You'll laugh at this. Old Hot Wheels car, or whatever. Anyway.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That
Great
was good.
All right,
that
since we're
was
busting
so
out
nice.
Burger King Happy Meal toy.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God! I need to bust out one.
I just need to go to Burger King.
I'm covered in Hot Toys right now.
But you're right, Don. If they would have made it dark, they would have sold a whole lot less of those at Burger King.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
and
we
that
have-
was
yeah.
the whole point. There are documentaries just on the change that movie went through and how it affected not only movies but things like product placement. How you're setting up certain characters for the sole purpose of being nothing but toys. And then after that happened in '83, Ronald Reagan actually changed the U.S. law that basically allowed commercials to become 30-minute commercials, or TV shows with commercials. That's why G.I. Joe happened. That's why Transformers happened, because Ronald Reagan changed the law to basically allow children's TV shows to be a form of advertising.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow, that's
But all right,
crazy.
so since I am Poke Steve, I have one of the original from when I was a kid. One of the Pokeballs that you would get from Burger King
Oh damn.
with the Pikachu slab. There we go.
Wow.
Damn.
Now
One
that
of the original Pikachu
I
gold
remember that.
slabs.
I teach you and you teach me, baby.
Damn.
It's got his
Nice.
whole evolution and everything on there. His little bio.
I remember that. I think I still have
Damn.
those somewhere.
So cool. They had I think it was a set of 5, but awesome that it's just been held on all this time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great if you could have some stuff like that. Yeah, I know that's like special, and I think it's easy to forget about those Burger King or those Happy Meal things, right? But hey.
Okay,
Years
guys.
later.
We got a few more minutes till we'll end the stream. We're ending the stream early because we got things to do, and then there's another stream happening at the same time, so we don't want to conflict with them. But I really want to talk about Dean. Dean Winchester has been hitting me with this question, and I keep forgetting to talk about it. Do you think they will release a black costume Black Widow from the Black Widow movie with a brand new head sculpt, or the same one with the EndGame?
No. Because you got to remember, this is taking place right after Civil War.
Yeah.
Right after she has the conversation with Iron Man, Tony Stark, about T'Challa, Black Panther going to Ross and ratting on her. Stark was basically, Tony giving her a heads up, get your stuff in order, get out of here. Because again, Black Widow at that point was agreeing with Tony, and so they were basically watching out for each other. So this is taking place literally after Iron Man tells her, watch your back. So
I'm ready for it, man. I'm really excited to see the movie. It's been held off for so long. So I'm glad to actually be able to see it, and hopefully they do Taskmaster right, man. I really, really hope so. I'm not too impressed on the design.
Well, the thing is, I'll just tell you about the design. It's actually real-world military equipment he's wearing. There's nothing Marvel about
it's
it.
a little more realist than anything.
Yeah, like his face shield that looks like a skull. That's actually a real thing. That's called a ballistic mandible cover, and you can. Yeah, you attach those to your helmet at the attachment points. And so you wear goggles or you can get a full face shield. So you, like the video games, you can have everything is covered and it's all bulletproof. And you can get them in, standard, you can get them done in skulls, different paint jobs. So that's everything he's wearing is sourced to a real world, applicable use.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So that actually makes it a lot cooler, honestly, like in my own head.
Yeah.
I feel that if they do the Black Widow suit from EndGame and transfer that over to the Civil War, it'll be a very easy reissue, which they don't need to because it's still the Black Widow's still up for purchases, and it'll be a lazy reissue. So I don't see them doing that, and we only have 3 more till we reach MMS 600, which is the diecast Mark 1, right? So we have the 597 Black Widow white suit, 598 Taskmaster, and then 599, which I'm hoping is the best spin Luke, 599, before we hit that 600 MMS.
See, I could see them potentially. I don't think they're going to make the Red Avenger or the Red Guardian. I don't see them doing that one. But I do potentially see them seeing either Rachel Weisz or I forget her name, Pugh, the other girl that's playing her sister. The other. Well,
yeah.
I potentially see either one of those potentially getting a black suit release, and what they've shown, not necessarily what you've seen from Black Widow, but what you see with them wearing when she's with them.
I because they already did the Hellboy figure, they're probably gonna do the Red Guardian because that'd be an easy body and just recreate the suit because it's the same body. You just add a fat suit to it and you're good.
I mean, I don't know if he's that big, but I mean, I could see definitely, reuse that body. Yeah, okay, yeah, Florence Pugh.
Yeah,
I mean, but yeah, Florence Pugh's supposed to be, supposedly being set up to take over the task, as Black Widow. So.
It's a lot of different ways we can run it. Okay, so now we only got 10 minutes till we'll end the stream. I guess we can talk about some of our thoughts about how we feel, what's coming out pretty soon. With the unsealed reveal of the Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike, I can see this coming out next. Like, this is probably going to be the release, the new release from HK in the next few weeks or at the end of the month. I think I definitely see this happening because of that unsealed reveal that happened. But then, Dom Prime, you did say that they're probably doing this early, the unsealed reveal, because Hottoys wants to push more sales. Or maybe Sideshow wants to push more sales. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's accurate, Don. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other logical explanation. You've never seen this done before with Hottoys, aside maybe from the Hulkbuster, which is, its own weird situation.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, I think it's just, priorities right now have just been on maybe some other, I don't know, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're supposed to get Rex apparently this month, and we were supposed to get Rey and Kylo this month. It's a lot of figures I feel that we might get a splurge of freaking Star Wars figures for May the 4th. The ones that were supposed to come out that month, in April. And then they probably could wait till May the 4th and just drop all these freaking releases.
I think that's why you haven't seen any Star Wars. I think they wanted to pump up a lot of other lines right now. And I do think they're going to use May the 4th as an excuse to probably unveil more than we're maybe thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to remind everyone, hey, get your wallets ready, because Sideshow has come out and said they have found, let me put me back over here real quick, some, secret batches of figures they haven't sold yet.
Yeah, what's that all about? Like, I went on that link, though, that they sent in the email, and I didn't see anything Hottoys wise, but does that mean anything? Is that going to come later? How are they going to do this?
They're doing it in batches.
It's going to be May the 4th, and apparently what they're going to do, they're either going to drop sold out or waitlisted figures of Star Wars figures that were canceled or forgotten about, or extra batches. They're going to put them on the site, or they're going to put them out like videos, video streams, where they do like you have this much time to buy it completely, and they won't have the payment plan.
I think they did that last year, and I was watching people that were able to scoop up like a Chirrut Imwe and a couple of Jyn Ursos, and I got R2D2 a New Hope still. I'm still on the wait list. I don't think that'll ever happen, but maybe I'll luck out with this. I don't know.
Wait, which R2D2 do you have?
A New Hope R2. I'm still on the wait list.
Wait, New Hope? Wait.
The one with all the accessories.
That's you're talking about the deluxe version.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a New Hope still. I think they still call it a New Hope. I think, anyway.
I was calling it Return of Jedi because it has all the Return of Jedi accessories.
No, maybe it's that.
Also, it has the Empire. It has the Empire and the Return of Jedi. So it also has the New Hope stuff too. So it has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot.
It's the end all be all of R2D2, and that's why I'm saying that they could do something like that with Han. They could skip Bespin Han and create the Return of Jedi Han with all the accessories of Bespin Han.
Can you imagine if they find a whole bunch of dark side Anakins? Here you go. Hey, just found it. Hey, anything's possible.
Bruh, that would...
It was exclusive to them, though, wasn't it? Wasn't the dark, or am I wrong on that?
Yeah. It was Sideshow. It was originally, the Dark Side Anakin was a Toy Fair exclusive, Con exclusive. But then, it was also Sideshow. But the thing is, here's what happened. The Sideshow exclusive Anakin was sold, Con exclusive, at the con. And then Sideshow had extra batches of them that they didn't sell at the Sideshow Con / Comic-Con. So they brought them over to Sideshow and posted them online for people to buy from there. So that's why there was a mix-up when people were buying the last-minute Darkseid Anakins, right? When they were buying the last-minute Darkseid Anakins, there were people getting emails saying, sorry, we sold out. Because the computers didn't get the right numbers correctly. Because they were moving product from the actual con itself to Sideshow. And that's why there was a whole big mix-up of people getting their Darkseid Anakins canceled. Because they were last-minute orders that did not meet the numbers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's going to be interesting what unfolds then with that. With, those whatever found stock or whatever they're calling it.
And now, so B&W Lover says, they said it's a whole Star Wars week and will drop codes and have Star Wars unsold merch. Could be anything, though. Hope they have Hot Toys. Yeah, that's true. It could be statues. It could be statues. I wouldn't be surprised if Cody comes back as well.
Yeah, all 4 of them that they found.
I hope, yeah, and I hope that they, I hope we get the, I hope we're wrong on the Bespin Luke or we get the Bespin Han. Well, when you're talking about that MMS 599, I just keep seeing Return of the Jedi Vader that's what they're going to do.
Hell, it could be $5.97. The Bespin Luke could be $5.97.
Then that would work.
Yeah, they haven't dropped, Taskmaster or Black Widow yet. So Bespin Luke can be $5.97. Hell,
that'll be the next big thing after Star Wars and May the 4th, because they'll go with this movie and then they'll continue on. I honestly think they will potentially wait for the release of Falcon until after May the 4th.
Nah. No, I got you. But all right, guys, that is all we have for today with the stream. Like I said, we're ending it early. I think Aries would like to say a few words as to why. Let's see, because it's 6-scale scavengers, right? They're getting their streams going right now.
Yeah, they're a great group of guys. Brian, Chris, and TC at the 6-scale scavengers. So yeah, I think everybody on the everyone here, if you want to go check them out, I think they're live right now. And they have really good stuff. I've been on that channel before, and they're really good supporters of everybody in the community. So yeah, definitely go check them out on their show. So.
All right, cool. Dean is like, by how are you so sure that MMS 600 is Diecast Mark 1? Because everybody's saying it. Everybody's been saying it since the dawn of time, that the 600 Mark 1, ever since Hot Toys came out, people have been saying that Mark 1 is going to be the MMS 600. It is the chosen one.
And you also remember 2 years ago, everyone was saying it was going to be number 500 because it was a special anniversary number.
You just keep adding 100.
That's the rationale. Something like that's going to get a special 100 number, 500, 600, 700, 1982 in 38 years or something. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're just getting the word. The show, they changed their show to next week. Aries, they changed their show to next week. They canceled.
That's a sign that maybe May the 4th we're going to get a quarter scale 501st.
Why would they do that? Okay, we're extending we're extending the stream till 8:30, everybody. 8:30.
All right, give me a second. Jesus.
Listen.
Wait, why would you say a 501st quarter scale?
Oh, I'm just, I want, this is going to be the first. When the 501st comes out for Hot Toys, that'll be the first trooper without a head sculpt I get from my collection. Because remember, I've said before that I stay very focused. Even though I'm a fan of Marvel, I'm like a big fan of Battlestar Galactica, so many other lines. But I refrain from it for budget purposes because I used to get into a lot of stuff before, but then I went broke. So it's Star Wars. My next wave of things is to start collecting the troopers. And what better way to kick off a trooper collection than with the Deluxe 501st? So I'm just pumped up thinking, hey, maybe they'll throw something off the wall. But it ain't going to happen.
They see off to wall, or that phrase you're saying, or balls to the wall, whatever. Off the wall, quarter scale Star Wars figure. If you were throwing that around, I'd throw around a 1/4 scale, Jar Jar Binks.
Hey, you know, listen. How many people? How many? Like, you guys for realistic? Listen, I know it's funny. The whole Jar Jar thing is funny. I understand. How
Darth
many
Binks.
people? If it was 1/6, how bad or good do you think that would do best-selling wise on Sideshow where you're at?
I think it would
Come
sell
on.
great.
I think it would too.
Why do you? Yeah, I like Jar Jar more than anybody. Okay, but honestly, I'm a realist, and that figure that would hit records as the most worst pre-order of all time.
I think it
Of
would.
all
I really
time.
think it would starting off.
Listen,
After
I got
a
all
little
the
bit,
prequel figures, so I would definitely
Yeah.
get Jar Jar. I would definitely get Jar Jar.
It would
I'd have
roll
to add
over
it.
for a little, and then Jar Jar would Binks after they
Listen.
finally announced Darth Binks.
No one's given Anthony Daniels any credit. May the 4th. How disappointed would you be if the release was C-3PO?
Only if he's got a red arm.
Oh, please. You know, if they give it to us, they should just give us the 3PO with the red arm, the silver leg, like everything in the set. Like, you can interchange it out any way you want.
Yeah, there you
want to
go.
put it.
I'm just saying, I would. Okay, wait a second. Okay, single songwriter says, in Jedi Patrol, Paradise Known, and Justice Collective keep this live stream stuff going. I'm trying to figure out what he was trying to say here. Are you trying to say they just keep streaming no matter who's streaming? That's what I'm getting from this.
Like he loves the live streams, man. It's good.
Well, I
times,
thought the
so-
Scavengers were on tonight, but I didn't realize that Chris had to work. So, yeah, I guess next week. But
A
Oh my
1/6
gosh,
scale talking Jar Jar, MMS 600. I wonder how many people would lose. How many collectors will lose their minds if that ever happens?
we had a breathing Darth Vader. Wasn't the first the New Hope one have some kind of sound?
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
It'll be like one of those Furbies, you know, back in the day that are motion sensor. Jar Jar would just go
Furbies.
off in the middle of the night.
No, if you want to talk about sensors, Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh my
Remember
god!
that thing? That thing would literally turn on in the middle of the night, and it would start talking to you. It's Elmo though, but it's creepy at 3 a.m.
Dude, remember those years with the Furbies where people thought they was the devil? Like there was one that was corrupted by.
What do you
the
mean
devil.
those years, man? I still think those Furbies are the devil.
Well, they came out with a second run, like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember that actually. I remember that.
But the thing is, they were all supposed to be like Bluetooth enabled, all that stuff. So imagine if you hacked one of those things.
The
Oh
prank.
If you
no,
can hack
Aries, come back! Don't do it. Aries got
He's getting the
something.
Furby.
He's pulling out the Furby.
Yeah, if you can hack his BMW, you can hack a Furby.
Okay, I got a talking.
over the Furby intercom.
I got a talking Chucky. Scares the crap out of me. Anything Chucky scares the crap out of you.
I actually
Is it the new
watched
one or the
Ryan
old
Chucky
one?
last night again for the
Is
first
it the
time.
old Chucky or is it the new Chucky with the Hamill voice? Because I know they made a new version.
I heard that
was a
one
couple
kinda
$100.
cringy. The newer one with April Ludgate.
Yeah, I mean Hamill did the voice of that, so I know they did a Hamill Chucky. That was.
I didn't like the design, man. The design of him was the voice is obviously on point. Hamill does a phenomenal voice in anything, but the
Yeah.
design of it was just like,
Reboots, you know.
yeah, literally reboots.
So, if you want to see a couple of things that they could surprise us with, because there's all kinds of different versions, so you can get this. Hot Toys can do a Ralph McQuarrie Darth Vader,
Oh wow!
Yeah, okay.
like Jax did, right? With the whole. See if I can pull it up here. Yeah.
Oh
with the
my
whole-
God! Look at that original
box.
design too.
Yes.
Box.
Woo!
Wow. That's
Or
old.
you guys will hate this, but I'll put it up anyway. Another Fett. So what does they call this? The first reveal. Jax called this. It was some kind of San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. They called it first reveal. So it has like some different colors than the original. I don't know, but
Almost
you
like
never
a
know.
vintage.
Yeah, it's not. It's not though. It's different. But I know it does look vintage a little bit, but not all the blue. But anyway.
Oh, yo! Someone said that the Jar Jar pre-order would definitely be above the Tusken Raider.
Yes.
Who would skip the Tusken Raider for the Jar Jar? Get out of here!
Come on, this Jar Jar we're talking about here.
The poor Tusken Raider, I always use that as kind of like a bar. Because, listen, that's one of the original 12 backs. I'm definitely going to get that figure. I love that figure.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
gonna
use
do
it as like a bar. It's like, okay, so would you, is Fennec Shan going to do better or worse than the Tusken Raider? Is Jar Jar going to do better or worse than the Tusken Raider?
Would Lobot do better than the Tusken Raider?
Lobot does better.
Shut up about the
Lobot.
Lobot. Y'all,
Lobot rocks.
y'all wild, man. Okay, so Chris, we have a couple of questions as far as like our collections. So let's start off with Chris W. What's the most valuable Hot Toys in your collection? We'll start with Dom Prime.
I'm looking. Maybe I gotta say Anakin and Palpatine.
Anakin and Anakin and Deluxe Palpatine or regular Palpatine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are going high right now.
That throne Palpatine, man.
Nah, it's just the normal one, but that's still going for double what he went retail. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially Anakin too. How about you, Aries?
Well, I have Dark Side Anakin, I would think. The Dark Side Anakin. Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. Let me see over here.
I love it that all you guys are just like, let me look at this monstrous collection and see which one is the most valuable. Meanwhile, I got I'm like,
the A New Hope Han, the Emperor, Dark Side Anakin, probably the Obi-Wan is probably my top 4 most expensive, I would think.
Okay, nice. Well,
I imagine mine being like Scarlet Spider or something.
Yeah, you Scarlet Spider, yes.
I only have Scarlet Spider, and then I got the Infinity War Thor, and then I got the Jon Snow. But I mean, he wasn't Hot Toys, But I imagine Scarlet Spider, since he was the exclusive, is probably my big hitter. But I love that figure, man. That is a great quality figure and so posable too.
Yeah, it is considered one of the best posable figures out there as far as the Spider-Man
Hands
characters.
down, man.
Yes.
Now what company made that one, Steve?
The Scarlet?
Yeah.
I think that was Hot Toys. Right?
That was the Hot Toys one, right?
It's a video game.
Exclusive from the video game.
Because you know what I was thinking? Tired of waiting for a Mace, and I've seen, that Mace Windu they have out that
the Saber Master.
Is that the one? Is that the?
It's Saber Master. Now the issue with that figure though is the lightsaber. It uses some weird pin battery, so you can't even It's like you can't even hijack it. Like you would need a new lightsaber if you want to do light up, without it being battery operated, and it's not even a normal battery.
What about you, Nate? You got a lot of grails in that collection, my man.
You gotta chill. Okay, I got a lot of grails. Man. And this is a Scarlet Spider that Baptiste is talking about. This is a great posable figure, one of the best in the video game.
I love the suit, man. The suit is grade A quality. I like it a lot better than the Spider-Man from Infinity War.
Oh yeah, it's a great freaking figure, man. I love it.
I mean, Hot Toys has actually used. It was this figure and another Spider-Man. It was the guy who does the stop motion photography. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah,
Hot Toys. Yeah. Hot Toys front paged his video, and it was the Scarlet Spider. I mean, it's showing how actual dynamically posable the thing is.
Let me see what I have. Okay, of course the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster. It's pretty much, right out the back, $1,200. 12 out the back, or $1,300. Resale wise though, the Darkseid Anakin, Rogue One Darth Vader, Chirrut Imwe, Jyn Erso.
Man.
Oh yeah,
Jyn
is like off the chart.
Yondu. Let me see. Who else do I have? The Terminators. I got both Terminators. The DX10
Nice.
complete.
What are those running for?
$400, $500. Starting is $400, $500. So the most I've seen it go up to from lately was $600. But the least you can get it for is $400, $500. Let me see, and I got a lot of grails. Which I got close to retail, so that's crazy.
But that's always the best, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, and you can't. And people ask me all the time. It's like, well, should I spend this money on a figure and whatnot? And it's the end of the day. Sometimes it's part of collecting. If you really want something, you're coming into something, and it's a little bit. I mean, I think for my Darkseid Anakin, I paid $400. It was $400 shipped with everything, but it's still more. But for me, it was worth it. Obviously, now I'm glad I got it.
That reminds me, Batista. Remember, I told you.
Come on,
buy,
here we go. I'm never gonna live it down.
No, I'm never gonna let you down because I told you I was going to do it, but I was in a tough situation because I had other figures to work on. But I told you when I shared you that link, the regular Anakin and the Darkseid Anakin, both for $400.
Both of them.
Both for together $400. This is when the hype was down for Darkseid for the Anakins, that they were like not really at where they are now. Like no one sold this,
and then it went down a little bit. That naturally, as all things does, and then it just skyrocketed after that. And I was just like, no.
I told you to drop that 400, man. I told you to get those two Anakins, man.
Well, hey, speaking of dropping money on the pre-orders, well, we got a few minutes. How about that? The Roboson Optimus Prime selling out 3 complete separate runs in 3 days at $700 a pop. Well, the third run was $800 a pop, and that's still sold out in a matter of hours. And that direct from Roboson.
Oh yeah, because that thing is like a childhood dream.
Yeah, I mean, I'm screwed. I'm going to Orlando next week. So it's like you're going to drop this right before I'm going to spend thousands.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they drop this when we got the stimulus checks?
Exactly. or any other time I'm not going on vacation.
Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll get lucky in Universal. You never know.
Yeah.
They got the whole Transformers stuff down there.
Oh yeah, believe me, there's not. They just got the retail stuff down there. They don't have any of the masterpiece or any of the high end stuff. It's all about the mass.
You gotta find that shady guy, just like lingering around the corner, who just looks like he's hoarding Hot Toys, and
exactly. Well, the funny thing is though, in Orlando, I got my Hoth Leia at Hollywood Studios Disney.
No way. That's
there's Launch Bay, which is a Star Wars thing, and they used to carry all the Sideshow stuff. They don't anymore, but they still carry Hot Toys there, and the 6 scale and quarter scale stuff.
I saw a couple when I was there last time. It was like I want to say it was like maybe 2 years ago or something. But it was awesome. I got to fly the Millennium Falcon and everything. Oh, yeah. Dude, it was so good. I rode the new ride. The
Rise.
Rise of the Resistance or something.
Yeah, I actually have a friend who's down there right now. She was on boarding group 9. It shut down for a 3-hour delay. and she was porting group 9.
Dude, it's very hard.
Which means she would have been on in 25 minutes.
We had to get there literally the second they opened.
Yep.
And then run in there.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. You have to do.
I will tell you this. If you don't have a brand new phone with 5G capability, you're literally playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Because what you do is you have to get in there before the park opens. You literally have to wait at the entrance to Star Wars Land. Everybody has their phones out, and you have to go onto the Disney app. Now, when they make the announcement that the park's open, what you do is you have to physically go into the app, and you have to get a boarding pass. And then at that point, you and everybody, not only that's waiting with you, anybody who's in the park, because they use it based off your, when you scan your ID in and how everything is linked. If you're in the park anywhere by 8 a.m., you don't have to be at Star Wars Land. You can immediately get in the park, get a boarding pass, and you can be number one. While me, who's been waiting at the entrance for an hour, is on board 65 with no guarantee of getting on. I got on, but I had to wait 6.5 hours.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You got people are there at 6 a.m. They don't even get a boarding pass.
Wow, man.
Yeah, there's no guarantee if you're there for when it opens, you're even going to get even a standby pass.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky we ended up getting it.
Let's see. I know we were going on a tangent, but Dean Winchester did ask, how many diecast Iron Mans do you guys own, by the way? Just curious. As you guys were talking, I was counting up. I have 6 at the moment. I have 6 diecast Iron Mans. The Hulkbuster.
Is that including the Hulkbuster or no?
Wait. The Hulkbuster isn't diecast, right?
Parts of it are.
Parts of it, yeah. Parts of it are, yeah. So you would include it in the list, but I do have.
Is the bust the half bust diecast?
Nah, that's just plastic.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 6 at the moment, and I have like 4 on order right now. I got the Midas, I got the bow damage Iron Man. I've got let's see, the Mark 85. Yeah. I'm looking to pre-order that. Yeah. I'm growing my diecast collection, and also the Mark 47. So that's my newest diecast Iron Man.
Man, I hope when they and we talked about this before, Nate, because I hope they make that 3PO when they come out with it. They will, with some diecast pieces, not just like Sideshow, because I have a little bit of hope because of that IG-11 having some diecast pieces in it a little bit, and the legs or whatnot. Maybe they'll do that. I mean, I don't know how they'll do that. Where they would spread it out, but I mean, otherwise, if they make it like Iron Man, then you said like you're gonna be paying Iron Man money for.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna be paying Iron Man money on a C-3PO, why would they? Why?
Unless it was a DX, or unless it was a convention exclusive or some type of thing.
The only reason why people would spend Iron Man money on a C-3PO if it was like in a 2-pack, like
with Chewie.
With the Chewie, that would put it up there 400, right? The Chewie and the C-3PO 2-pack, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna necessarily come out with a C-3PO by itself. I think they're probably gonna do something like they did with the Boba Fett 2-pack or the Knightmare Batman 2-pack with Superman. I think they'll do something similar with C-3PO, where the only way to get it is through a 2-pack, and I think the ultimate 2-pack would be C-3PO and Chewie 2-pack with the backpack conversion.
Be great. Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Well, they have done specific droid 2-packs before, where if you just want to get BB-8, you have to buy the little black version of them for the first order.
Yeah. The Last Jedi.
Yeah, like the BB-9E one. Yep.
Yeah.
I could actually see them doing that with the whole. That's I know we're going to be we're setting up a May the 4th and May the 5th streams there. Nate, we're talking about it, but I think Hottoys can throw us a loop with that. Speaking of the droids, can you imagine if they just gave you Luke, but just Luke from Mando, you have the light up saber or whatever they're going to give. You're going to have but they don't give you the R2 with it. And then they put the R2, if you want R2 to kind of display with him, he's with R5D4. Also was in the Mandalorian.
Ooh, a 2-pack Mandalorian R2.
They make you buy that.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then they can give you a Grogu that kind of fits with Luke carrying him, and then they can give you a different Grogu.
Yeah, they could. They could always throw Grogu with the Mandalorian. They could always throw Grogu with the Mandalorian.
All the Grogus,
like
all of them.
Hell, they threw us a Grogu at a Scout Bike Trooper. Okay, they threw us that. So I could see them throwing a Grogu with the Mandalorian Luke Skywalker.
People wanted to recreate that scene where he punches Grogu in the back. So I mean, they got.
That's how I'm gonna pose it. That's how I'm gonna pose it. I'm gonna have two bikes. I'm gonna have two bikes. Yeah. I'm gonna buy 2 bikes. I'm gonna buy the one with. I want to buy one bike for the IG-11 setup.
Yes.
Grogu, and then I'm just gonna buy the other bike for the 2 Scout Troopers just punching the hell out of the bag.
God.
Well, and they'll get you to buy for collectors that really want that finale display. If they do it that way, then you're almost like forced to buy 3 different figures. Oh, I got the Luke, but I really wanted the R2 with him. Okay, well, let me get the R2. Wasn't sure on the R5D4. Okay, that's cool. I'll get the 2-pack. Oh, and then if they only put the Grogu with the next Mando, you're wondering, if they give you a Pedro Pascal head sculpt. It's just a way where they can make you buy all 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now,
yeah, I mean, and even then with the R2 D4, that you can throw that in with OT Luke. If you don't want to put it in with your Mando as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You're absolutely right.
Don, did you say how many did you have any Iron Men or?
Oh yeah, right now I only have 3 because I cut down. I've got the Mark IV diecast. I've got the Mark 7, the exclusive version, and then I got the Mark IV War Machine. Now, if when the Mark 1 comes out as diecast for version 3.0, I will definitely be grabbing that.
Oh, me too.
I already have a space saved for it, and I've already allotted for the ports on my soap reactors for it.
Nice.
So, plug and play.
I can't wait to see that, man.
I have no Iron Man diecast, but I do have a Funko Pop.
Oh, there you go.
From Civil War. Best pose. That's
the only Funko I have that's at my office, it's the Venomized Iron Man.
Nice. That's so sick.
Steve, how many Funkos do you have?
Ooh, okay. So we're going down that question, huh? I'll do a quick overlap real quick because I know we're ending soon. But here's my room. It's a little bit of a mess. We got a whole wall over there. I got the whole unit over here.
Dang.
All these bad boys. I had to pull them out.
Wow.
I got the whole scene up top.
Oh.
Nice.
The Star Wars collection, of course. DC.
Wow.
I had to take all these out. I love the display with the backgrounds. And then Overwatch. And I still got more in my room, but we're not going to.
Wow, that's awesome. Jeez.
Believe it or not, I don't collect Funko anymore. I reached a point where I felt content, and I just stopped.
Now, do you think that's going to change?
The addiction may lessen, but it's always there.
Well, no, the addiction... No. The thing is... the addiction just continues on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
To the next one.
Yeah, like I said, it might lessen for that, but it always is there.
Yep. Hey, Aries, you just have Star Wars, correct?
Yeah, it's a good question there from BMW. Yeah, I didn't always just have Star Wars. It was always my prominent in my collection. I had some pretty, valuable pieces with some other, stuff I collected and whatnot. But Yeah, that's all I've got. Everything in my collection room, everything is decorated completely. Every action figure, every collectible, it's all Star Wars. Absolutely.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for me, man, I have like shelves of different freaking medias. Okay, at the moment, good thing that Hot Toys only has like DC right now, Marvel, and Star Wars, because man, I'll be messed up right now.
I would go broke if I did it. I mean, I would get. I just couldn't do it.
Don't snap. Don't
Maybe
you
I'll
snap.
hit the lottery and then I can get all the Marvel and all the DC. I mean, it's so hard. That's awesome, dude. Oh wait,
snap, man, don't do it. if you guys haven't seen the videos where Nate and I do the snap skit, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's great quality humor.
Oh man, those were good times. Oh,
Remember when you punched me with the Infinity Gauntlet?
yeah, I think I actually hit you by accident. I'm sorry. I couldn't see. I could not see though. I had the Iron Man helmet. I kept telling you I could not see you.
That was good times. Wow. Oh man.
Now, single
Gotta love being a
songwriter.
nerd.
Oh yeah, good times. I'm hoping that we things to open up again. We'll do a lot more unboxings. I got more Hot Toys coming in. We gotta do some
I know you
unboxings,
do.
man.
We all know you do.
listen, your unboxings are the bomb. I told you that before you came on. You guys on the chat, you should all go check it out. Go check out all those unboxings with Nate and Steve.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. Single Songwriter is asking, imagine if Hot Toys sells the suit bike alone. You could pose it with Anakin on it, and that would look awesome on the shelf. Yeah, the suit bike in Mandalorian is pretty much the same suit bike Anakin uses in Attack of the Clones. It's the same one.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just watch for them to retcon that it was, still on Tatooine, went from 1 to 1, and somehow Watto got it, and yeah, watch it be Annie's.
Yeah, I don't know how many people know this, but the speeder bike that Timothy Oliphant character, Cobb Vanth.
It's Cobb Vanth.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
Yeah. He was using one of the engines from the damn pod
racer.
The pod racer. Anakin's pod racer.
Yeah.
He was using one of the engines.
He was using the left engine, actually.
Really?
As you can tell, because of where he put the seats, that's where all the piping and the tubing would go.
Wow.
There's a 2-pack for you. We'll get a young Anakin with Sebulba. Yes.
Bulba.
Come on, Nick.
Or
You know
whatever
people
Anakin
would buy. I'd buy it.
He's a particularly mean Doug.
What is wrong with y'all? God, just give me Best Fit Hide, okay? Just give me Best
We're in
Fit
a good
Hide.
timeline? I hate to see
You're
your
asking
idea of
too
a bad
much.
timeline.
Oh, I don't know. That's a little reach there. We're in a good timeline.
Fine, I'll snap Evergreen back into the Pacific Ocean.
No, not even. Snap all the figures that are stuck in the harbor right now.
Got
There
it.
you go. Just the figures, though. We don't need anything else. Nothing else.
No, not the food or the essentials, just the Hot Toys for the harbor.
Who needs
Yeah,
that?
and all my friends get millions in their bank account. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Oh, can you do that in one snap? Dude, you're a hero.
That nano gauntlet, man.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Tony only lasted for like one snap. Maybe Hulk snap a million, everybody's account, and then snap everyone back.
Well, Thanos survived too.
That's true. Yeah, he only he couldn't do it a third time because he blew up the freaking stones with the second snap. So, God, you guys are wild, man. But guys, we have to go. It was a lot of fun. We peaked at 55 at one point, and we were staying on there for a good minute. I can't remember when we were doing that. I don't know what we were talking about, but it was cool seeing like 55 people, and now we're going to 48. We're rising. Why are this the people? Why are people coming into the stream when we're about to end? Y'all?
I said, hold on, you're leaving? Wait, all right, guys, get it. Let's go. Come on.
Because the thing is that everybody has to go. Aries, you gotta go, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
usually-
hanging around, but
Yeah.
really good show, always a good show, and a lot of fun.
Yeah,
A lot of
usually-
fun.
Yeah,
For sure.
usually 8:30.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
awesome times.
Yeah,
I'll definitely
Steve.
be able to join on more often, for sure.
Yeah, that'd
yeah.
be great, Steve.
Yeah, I definitely want to try and do some longer streams too, but in order to do that, we're gonna have to switch the time to a different time. So we could do something where whoever's available at the time, we could extend that stream start. Instead of 6, it'll be 8, and then 8 to 10. That, something like that. But it's something
Maybe we get somebody from the Evergreen to come on for an hour. It's an update.
and give us an update. What's going on? What hot toys do you have on that boat?
Reporting
man?
live.
The Evergreen Response Report, sponsored by Geeking Out. The boat hasn't gone anywhere. More news tomorrow.
Oh god, I seriously feel sorry if there's freaking hot toys on that boat.
Unfortunately,
No.
like there may be
There probably is.
No, there is.
because of the size of the boat and where it's going as a Middle Eastern and Southern European distribution point. Yeah.
Escard Deluxe.
Yep.
Best Guard Deluxe. Yeah, that's why it's still over there. That's why it's taking forever to get shipped out. No, but true story though, I would definitely like a swoop bike to come with the new season 2 Mando, because I would like to use that swoop bike for Anakin. When they release the Anakin Skywalker for season 2, not season 2, but Attack of the Clones. That'd be a good swoop bike to add with. Hell, they could even throw that swoop bike to Attack of the Clones Anakin if they want to. If they skip on the Mando swoop bike.
I mean, honestly, if you really even want to go further, they make the spook bike, then they can make modifications to it and give them a bike for Commander Neo.
Ah, yeah. Get Commander Neo too. Dude, that'd be so epic. But that's all for another stream, guys. We'll be doing another stream this Sunday coming up from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ish. Pretty much same time. I haven't changed up anything. We are doing a stream on Tuesday with Paradox Nerd. He was supposed to be on here, but he had to cancel. But he's moving his stream. He's moving to come in to the stream, be our guest on Tuesday from 8 p.m. till whatever we end. So that'll be our first 8 p.m. stream. So starting out. So that'll be Tuesday, and Sunday we'll be doing our regular stream as usual. Aries, do you want to say anything about any future streams or videos?
Yeah, I got. Well, first of all, we'll have our next live stream for 6 Scale Cantina for the Market Value Chart Show. Will be not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, April 24th, 6 p.m. Eastern, same time as usual. Nate will be in the house. We'll have Mike in there, and I think we're gonna have. We're having Dante in there too from Hot Collectibles, so that'll be a fun time. And then I know we're planning something May 4th and 5th. Nate and I are working that out a little bit. A couple things, something on my channel, something here on that Wednesday. So stay tuned for that as we keep trying to figure that out. And I think I'll see you guys here on Wednesday next week. So that's it. That's all I got.
No, that's good. That's good. Pokey Steve, anything from you?
If you, like I said earlier, if you guys didn't catch it, we're very, very active on the Facebook group. So y'all come out there. We're posting daily, slapping memes, constantly doing a lot of Pokemon stuff. I know a lot of you are really into Hot Toys, but I'm ripping Japanese packs next 2 days. I got the Japanese showdown going. We're doing some really awesome legendary sets. I have 19 different sets that we're cracking into. So it's going to be really awesome. And we're hunting for that Zard, man. Of course, obviously, everybody's always hunting for the Zard. You gotta
No,
love
but
the Charizard.
this is Charizard.
Yeah, so I got
in
19
Poké
different
Lingo.
sets, you know, and we'll be ripping them for Thursday and doing, of course, our Poke Fridays every Friday, you know. So y'all come hang out, you know, see what good cards we pull. I'm giving stuff away for free all the time, literally for chat activities. So I mean, even if you don't collect, still got a lot of cool cards for everybody, you know. So it'll be good stuff.
This is what I'm saying, Kevin Clark.
Damn
I
it.
just got here. This is what I've been saying. This is what I'm saying.
You got here
know?
at last call.
Last call. Closing time. But yo, Don Prime, I expect some cool videos or something to send my way when you're down there, man.
Oh yeah, I'll grab some cool stuff. We'll take care of it. Yeah, and I'll definitely maybe grabbing some stuff when I'm down there for again May 4th, May 5th, and we'll see how things play. And obviously, just with the Facebook group too, we'll have more giveaways planned. And yeah, I mean we've all got a bunch of different stuff to give away, so it's not like we're just one franchise or one specific thing on here. Again, it's we're neat geeks, we're nerds, we love everything, so we all know certain things, but we all have our own specialties.
That is true.
For sure.
But you're right, guys. We've stayed long enough. I gotta get some things done. Everybody needs to get some things done. And we're probably going to do a lot more streams in the future. I was going to change up the times as well, those streams, to see, because it looks like people are coming in later in the stream too. So we'll see how things progress.
You can go 24/7 like CNN. Just
24/7.
Do it 3 hours. Have Steve do it
24/7 geeking out. Oh my god.
The GNN, Geeking Out News Network.
Geeking Out News.
GNN. But yes,
we can just go steal one of the Gotham News Network logos from Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises. We've already got the format.
It'll be funny. We have different shifts of streamers. Like, okay, next shifts of streamers come in. Stream, keep it streaming. What's next is our new geek news. Oh boy, the Hottoys are delaying again. See you at 11.
I'll do a segment like Peter Griffin. You really know what grinds my gears? Shipping delays.
The Toys News Network. Toys News Network.
There we
that's
go.
Cool. That's cool, actually. Shoot.
I really like that name. That's a good name.
Unfortunately, I think that's already used. You remember back in when YouTube started off, they had like all the machinima and all the networks. I think that was an actual network.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're dead now, so we'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take over. But yes, guys, I'd love to see you guys in the next Geeking Out stream, and we'll be Sunday, same stream, and then the 8 p.m. stream with Paradox Nerd, and whoever wants to join in that one. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone, thank you for joining up.
Later, folks.
Later.
Peace, everybody. Hasta the frickin' vista.
All right. Thanks, folks. Peace.